Oh my god. We're actually, oh my god. We're on to the last member. Can you believe this? I actually didn't expect that we'll be having 5 streams for the Hexenzirkel. So, oh god. Okay, wish me luck. I want to do this topic justice. Okay. All right, Barbeloth. Where is my Barbeloth folder? I came prepared, kinda. Okay, so we know that Barbeloth is actually Mona's master. Gosh, for so long Barbeloth has never been name dropped at all. Like every time we look at Mona's lore, she's she's just referred to as Mona's master, Mona's master, Mona's master, Mona's master, old hag. Yeah. Yes. So I'm actually so glad that she got name dropped right now. So in case you didn't know, actually the names of the Hexenzirkel members, at least 5 of them were mentioned in the YouTube video description of the Hexenzirkel cutscene. You can find it at the official YouTube page of Genshin. So yes. However, Nicole wasn't included in the voice actor list in the Hexenzirkel cutscene. I wonder why. You're probably saving her for last. Hmm. Okay. So for this portion of the stream, we're gonna be rewatching cutscenes quite a lot. We're also gonna be diving into a lot of Mona lore because she's our primary source of Barbeloth lore. Yeah. I think, oh my god, I just love how we have Golden Apple Archipelago music playing right now. Okay.
It's time for you to sleep now.
Where's my I'm just gonna double check my volume to see if it's the also I hope my music isn't too loud. I keep you see my regular volume for my background music is different from my regular volume for YouTube videos. Yeah. I hope it isn't too loud. but yeah, I think to start this Barbeloth conversation, I want us to rewatch a certain cutscene from the Golden Apple Archipelago. So I'm gonna search it right now. That would be where's Genshin Impact? Don't worry, I'm gonna switch to my YouTube tab in a bit. Gosh. So there's this cutscene wherein Mona describes what astrology is like when it comes to how she felt about telling other people about what their fate is and such. So okay. I'm gonna switch to my oh wait, first let me turn off my background music. Okay, where is it? Alright. So let's now switch on to the YouTube screen in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try to find that cutscene real quick. It should be here somewhere. It's before this one. We're gonna skip right to the Mona part.
Herself.
Oh my god, it's too
I shall
loud.
create my dream kingdom. I'll carve mountains and oceans and erect castles and towns.
Then she spoke to those who shared her dream.
This one.
There was a transparent bird made of crystal. It was beautiful and fragile and could sing the most beautiful songs. But since mortals couldn't see it, they believed it to be a trick. How could a transparent bird possibly exist, let alone sing? When the bird heard that, it flapped its wings and flew across mountains and seas all the way to the night sky, where it turned into a star. Its brilliance was so dazzling that it illuminated everyone. It allowed all those that could see it to follow its light through the dark night, to sail through the seas under the guidance of the stars. It was born in wisdom, but trapped in ignorance. It has
Oh,
never voiced a complaint, for this is its destiny. Guiding people to see their destinies is the very meaning of its existence.
that's such a beautiful line. Oh my god. Okay. I okay, let me break that down for a bit. So, where is it? So what Mona is trying to say here is that she is actually when people ask about their fate, she tells it directly, no sugarcoating at all. And yeah, even though it was hard for her to take in the disappointed reactions of people, she eventually learned to accept it she because in the end, at the end of the day, their role as astrologers is to be a guiding light to the people that need their that kind of need their help. Yeah, but they're not really advisors. They're kind of like just they just kind of give you the gist of what's gonna happen to you, and it will
When
still
the
be up
bird heard
to
that, it flapped its wings and flew across.
the people to decide what they're gonna do with their fate. Yeah. Okay. All right. I want to take a picture of this one right here because if you remember during the Hexenzirkel cutscene during Barbeloth's part, um this star right there's a star that looks exactly like this one. So I just find it really interesting that they use the same art style for that star. Okay. Let me go see star one. Right.
Its brilliance was so dazzling that it illuminated everyone. It
I think
allowed
I
all
lagged for a bit.
those that could see it to follow its light through the dark night, to sail through the seas under the guidance of the stars. It was born.
Also this one. This kind of looks like the clock. So you know the in-game clock, right? Yeah. The gears remind me of this one. Also I think I think this was also in the Hexen Circle cutscene, but yeah, I think I saw the same clock as this one. We're gonna take a look at it in a bit. Right. Oh my god. Okay. What else? What else? So
Born in wisdom, but trapped in ignorance. It has never voiced a complaint, for this is its destiny. Guiding people to see their destinies is the very meaning of.
guiding people to see their destinies is the very meaning of its existence. Yeah. Until now, actually, I'm still wondering about Mona's origins. Like, if we recall, if you've done the Golden Apple Archipelago event last year, um, sure we got to see Mona's domain. However, there wasn't really much background info about her. Like what we saw were actually Mona's own musings about astrology back then instead of a full on flashback. So I have a feeling that she still has a lot to reveal in the future. So yes. So in line with that, I'm gonna switch on to the Hexen Circle cutscene now. So we can see Barbeloth's part.
A secret society. Once upon a time, it even.
Okay, let me skip to where is it? There you go. Should be here.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
I don't know if it's just me, but my YouTube got laggy for a bit. What is going on? Now's not the time, YouTube. That was not the time, YouTube. What is going on? What is going on, YouTube?
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship.
Why is my YouTube laggy? It wasn't like this before. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Let me just go minimize some stuff. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Right. I hope it won't be too laggy anymore. Where is it? Okay. Oh my God, what is happening with my YouTube? Of all days.
Oh, this looks
Okay. I actually forgot to take a picture of Barbeloth's teacup right here, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, she loved Barbeloth so much. Also, this begs the question. Um, so we can see here that her voice is actually very old. It's like a grandma voice. And Mona also calls her old hag. So I actually wonder if is Barbeloth really that old, or is she, or um did she just take a grandma form? I really wonder, right? Because at first, so this reminds me of Madame Ping all over again. So we know that during the during the lantern rite, she Madame Ping actually chose to take on a grandma form, and during that time in a she was actually grieving about the death of Guizhong, who is another god in Liyue and also one of their friends. Yeah. So I wonder if is Barbeloth really old, or did she just take on a grandma form on purpose? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering right now.
interesting. Let me scry.
I just really love all of the star imagery right here. And yeah, that actually it actually reminds me of the gacha system all over again. So we know how we know that we have intertwined fates and acquaint fates um that we use to pull for characters, um and in line with that um we also have star glitter and stardust. Once again, they are related to stars, so it makes me wonder if astrology is um astrology has a role to play when it comes to wishing for characters. Yeah.
My
Yeah. That was a very short cutscene, by the way. So okay, let's go back to our slides in a bit. Okay. I'm gonna try to compile what we've gotten so far. And then we're gonna move on to the Mona lore. Oh, wait. Wrong tab. Where is my tab? Where is my tab? Please appear my tab. Okay, there you go. And alright. Where is my I'm gonna lower the volume of this background music for a bit because I'm not really sure if it's too loud. Okay, 5. Right. That would be 5 decibels. Okay. All right. Okay, okay. Going back. All right. So let's try to compile all the star stuff that we have so far. That includes the gacha currency. Good thing I was able to take a screenshot of them a while ago while we were talking about Nicole. Okay. Marvelot cup. Okay. This looks interesting. Let me try. Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot to upload the picture of Mona. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way. So while we were talking about Nicole earlier, we mentioned that she is referred to as the one who will never get lost, meaning she guides people. Um and then if you compare her to Barbeloth, technically um Barbeloth can also guide people because that's actually the very goal of astrology. Like astrologers try to best to present um to tell people what their fate is without sugarcoating it. Like they really try as much as possible to make sure that the people are on track. But yeah, but at the end of the day, they can only tell the fates of people straight up, and they're not actually they actually don't have, it's not within their mission to intervene with other people's lives, because as much as possible they're just there to to say what your fate is, but at the end of the day it's still up to the people what they're gonna do. Then let me wait a minute, I actually, have I read the Primogem lore already? I'm not quite sure. Wait a minute, like let me check my inventory again. Gosh, good thing I remembered. I forgot that Primogems are part of the gacha currency. Well, technically, because we use them to convert our wishes. Okay. The uh uh um wait a minute. Actually, do I have a do I have some way to access Primogem lore without messing something up? uh okay, this one. Okay, good. Um A primordial crystalline gem that's beyond the mundane world shines with the condensed hopes and dreams of universes that once were. There we go. I've always wondered about this quite a lot. So there's been quite a lot of times already wherein the Archon wherein during the Archon, a lot of Archon quests actually involve merging together people's hopes and dreams, especially with the Inazuma Archon quest and the as well as the Sumeru Archon quest. And spoiler alert, if you've done the Aranara World quest as well as the Nahida Story quest Act 2, there's also some major cutscenes there that involves merging people's hopes and dreams and memories together. Yeah. So I have a feeling that um hopes and dreams, ambitions and wishes are actually, they're actually related. They're probably actually a magic force in Genshin. In Teyvat at least. Okay. Gonna go back to my PowerPoint screen right now. Also with Dash, thank you for lurking. Okay. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, I have so many tabs open. Okay. Time to upload the Primogem once again. Let me make this cutscene screenshot smaller so that we can fit in everything. Alright. Should be good. Ow. I know that this is only a gacha mechanic, you know, having two different fates. But I wonder if there's a lore significance to that. Like, is an intertwined fate stronger than an acquaint fate or vice versa? Yeah, I wonder if that's the case. But yeah, but probably it's just only a gameplay mechanic maybe. Okay, what else do I have here? Yeah, the Primo Gem. Right. I think we have most of the wish stuff. Oh wait, we still have Stardust and Star Glitter. Okay then. Okay then. Right, Star Glitter. Wow, we have a lot of star items right here. Okay. Alright, maybe I'll just move this here. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Then I'll just how do I do this? How do I do this? This one? Yeah. Yeah, that should be good. Nice. I feel so bad for the Primo Gem there, but anyways. Yeah, let's just this one's better. A lot better. Then yeah. Still have some space here. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna move on to the more detailed parts of Barbeloth's lore. So first and foremost, I'm gonna talk about her in relation to Alice. So actually chat, we've mentioned in the Alice stream that Barbeloth and Alice have some sort of pact that they made 50 years ago. This was actually mentioned during Mona's story quest. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of that of that portion of the slide real quick. Yeah. Just to speed things up. Yes. Yeah. I haven't it should be here somewhere. Um where's my Barbeloth and Alice? Wait a minute. I think it's here. This one. Okay. SB, this Barbeloth page looking very starry. Yeah, as she deserves. She deserves this. Okay. For simplicity's sake, I'm gonna screenshot this entire slide and transfer it to the PowerPoint. Yeah, because it's here. It's here. It's here. Yeah. But I'm just gonna cover up the Dodoka part. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Speed running a PowerPoint, so true. Oh my god. Alice and Barbeloth on a story quest. Because actually, chat, this is actually a good introduction to Mona. Because if in case you don't know, um in the first time that Mona went to Mondstadt, okay, I'm not sure if it's the first time, but At least it's the first time that we see her set foot in Mondstadt. But yeah, during Mona's story quest, we actually had to accompany her all the way to Mondstadt because she had to retrieve a box from her master. Um, that that box contains a diary that has the dark history of Barbeloth's youth. I don't know what that means, but it's there. And yeah, actually this box has been under the care of Klee. Wait a minute, how do I do this? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave a blank page here for this one. Then yeah, I'll switch this with this one. Nice. Okay. Upload it again. We love recycling. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, this box right here is in Klee's care, and actually since Klee is so she's young right now, she actually isn't aware that there's a pact between her mother and and Mona's master. So yeah, the funny thing is Klee actually took out the diary out of the box. When Mona asked where the box is, Klee gave Mona the box. However, she didn't give the diary. I actually forgot how Mona got the diary, but yeah, basically Klee thought that the box was the only thing that Mona needs. So while Mona was reading the diary, she actually didn't know that it was the object that was inside that mysterious box all along. So by that so yeah, after she has finished reading the diary, that was the point wherein she just realized that, oh no, I messed up. Why did I read my master's diary? I am not supposed to be reading this. Actually, until now, I don't know why she's not allowed to read that. Like, does it really contain the dark history of Barbeloth, or is it just a compilation of cringy details from her youth? We'll never know. So yeah, Alice no, not Alice. Barbeloth. Oh no. Oh my god, I am messing up my names. So yeah, Mona actually, she was so ashamed that she read her master's diary to the point that she doesn't want to go to her master for a while. She wants to stay in Mondstadt and avoid her master as much as possible, because even if she lied about even if she does lie about her not if she pretends to not peek at the diary, eventually her master is gonna find out anyways through astrology that her own apprentice look at her diary without her permission. So yeah, I wonder how bad it was. My god. Okay. I'm just gonna copy this portion right here because we don't really need it right now. So yeah, let's leave a space here just in case. Okay. All right. By the way, I'm gonna drink some water real quick before we proceed, and then we're gonna look at the in-game Mona character lore.
Barbara's here.
Okay, since we're about to talk about the Hydro character, I have the right to say that I have finished Hydro-ating just now. Please forgive me. Okay. So I actually forgot to mention that Mona Mona actually said that Alice and Barbeloth had this sort of academic rivalry. Like yeah, they would actually content each other through the mystical arts. However, her master only knows astrology while Alice knows a lot of other fields, mystical fields aside from astrology. So yes. Just a quick tidbit for you. Okay, now moving on to here. Let me go summon my game tab once again. Genshin go. Alright, right. Character. Alright, here we go. Oh, Mona, a mysterious young astrologer who proclaims herself to be astrologist Mona Magistus and who possesses abilities to match the title, erudite but prideful. Okay. So I think it would be oh, this one. We actually talked about this earlier. Recently, Mona's teacher, an old but highly skilled female astrologist, has entrusted a very important task to her. Her teacher has an erstwhile rival friend in Mondstadt who is Alice, and she wanted Mona to retrieve a highly confidential box from that person's successor. If you dare look inside that box, well, you'll see. That was the warning Mona received before departing. Yeah. I'm done for the thing inside. This was the dark history of her youth. She will kill me if I go back like this. Mona was thus forced to stay in once at beginning a bitterly frugal but not fully fulfilling existence. Like how bad is it? How bad is it? Like how bad can a diary be? Okay, I know that the diary is personal, but I'm just wondering how bad Barbeloth's diary was. Okay. Um Alright. I'm gonna screenshot the entire character story one. Yeah. God, I think a majority of Mona's lore is about her master, especially since her master has been such a high influence on Mona's life. Yeah, she taught her everything. Everything she needs to know about astrology. Yes. Barb Shadow Story 2. Okay. What else? Hmm. This one. Mona's astrology utilizes hydromancy and she wants to explain the underlying principles precisely. It is people's fate that shines in the night sky, and though its reflection in water is but an illusion, it reveals the truth nonetheless. No one else can quite comprehend this principle, but Mona's ability convinces people to believe in it anyway. Albeit sometimes grudgingly, her astrological readings are exceptionally precise, and she will neither lie nor hold anything back when revealing the results of her readings. Your son says that he's made it. That's a lie. You've got no chance with him. In fact, he will soon leave you. The cold hard truth is laid bare before people's eyes, complete with all the grisly details that they would rather remain buried. Mona will make no exceptions to this, and as such, she can seem completely lacking in human emotion. But sometimes on a clear night, she can be seen on a high mountain slope. There, Mona gazes up stars in the sky, so close she feels that she could almost reach out and touch them, with gentle eyes humming an unknown tune to herself. Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this first few paragraphs right here, especially since they talk about they talk about the use of hydromancy. This one is very important, I think, especially since there's this huge speculation that the skies of Teyvat are fake. Yes, this has been brought up already um in the Unreconciled Stars event back then in 1.1. Yes, we actually that is actually the time wherein we heard Scaramush's one of Scaramush's famous lines. The stars, the skies. It's all a gigantic hoax, a lie. Yeah, you know what? We gotta touch upon that real quick later. Then this talks about finance. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, let me just screenshot this too. So actually, Mona is friends with both Albedo and Klee, and they actually meet up sometimes. And so it says here that since they are both people who seek to unveil the principles of the world, and both are accomplished students of famed masters, aligning themselves with one another and working together is perfectly normal. Mona staunchly defends her teacher's image in front of Albedo. However, she also often complains about that old hag. You speak of your illustrious lineage, yet you also refer to your master as a hag and a stubborn dimwit. Which of these descriptions is accurate? Albedo could not help but ask this question, and when he did, Mona promptly realized that she had never given it much thought herself. Stroking her chin, she pondered this paradox deeply for a moment before responding. The techniques passed down to me are exceptional, of course, but my teacher is not my equal. Does she know the market rates for eggs, butter, or meat? In this regard, I have already far surpassed her. Oh my god. Okay, screenshotting that. I'm just gonna screenshot a portion. Okay, that would be character story 4. I really wish that um we'll get more in-game interactions between Mona, Albedo, and Klee. Because the first time that we got an in-game interaction, aside from this character story, is during the Windblume Festival, the latest one. The latest one. Draco, I still remember the cute Christmas art of Monarchy and Albedo. Yeah, that was so cute. That was so cute. And also, I just love how one of the TCG cards has a picture of Mona, Albedo, and Klee together. I love that so much. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, okay. I actually saw a very interesting line here that aligns well with what Nicole said about fate. Yeah, we're gonna read this out. Character Story 5. During her apprenticeship, Mona found that the subtle abstractions of her master's teachings would explain the laws that govern the existence of all things. Human hearts were guided by these laws, and if one had great enough powers of calculation, all the mysteries of the world could be understood. Mona once believed this to be true, but when she had to strike out on her own and live day to day, she found herself doubting. Not everyone lived wealthy and comfortable lives. Some neither had food nor warm clothes, living no differently from beggars. And it was such an adventure who, when meeting Mona while she was out looking for fruits and vegetables to fill her stomach, shared half their food with her. Out here, we gotta have each other's backs. This is not something inscribed on these so-called principles of the world, and many other such things she encountered on her journey, the honesty of a thief, a robber's change of heart, a coward's courage, the good deeds of a wicked person. Mona began to have some doubts, but she also felt like she finally had her feet on solid ground. When she was again alone with her thoughts under the stars, she marveled that her research had been so full of holes. Perhaps she would have to continue researching the world's principles for the rest of her life. It's interesting how she did not only mention the stars in line with astrology, but she also mentioned study of principles. Very interesting. Because we actually saw earlier during the Nicole portion of the stream that uh that Nicole actually studies the order of the world and its as well as its, was it principles? I wait. I said something like that, right? Just backtracking. Ah, world's direction and order. My bad. World's direction and order. Okay. And yeah, okay, let me go screenshot this. Also interesting that there's a mention about human hearts here. Human hearts are guided by these laws. And yeah, if we parallel this to Nicole's time, um history cannot be easily changed, but human hearts can. Take note of that. Okay, I'm gonna have to screenshot this first few paragraphs. That would be character story 5. I have a feeling that I will just have a slide that is dedicated to all the character stories here. Yeah, actually, let me include this entire because I think everything here is important. Doubting. Oh, to be not everyone live healthy and comfortable lives. Okay. Wow. I love how most of her lore is so detailed. Okay, that would be part 3 of character story 5. Part 2. And then plus. Alright, this one. I'm gonna include this too. So as we know, actually Mona's master was the one who gave Mona's vision. Yeah. I'm gonna skip to this part right here. It was gifted to her by her teacher as a teaching aid, and it is the only evidence of their time together as master and pupil. She preserves these distant memories with great care. This exquisitely made teaching aid thus accompanied her everywhere, like an accessory worn by any other maiden. Until one day, when a vision of her very own would quietly indwell this old teaching aid. So there's only been a few instances so far wherein characters got to um got to reignite the element that is inside the vision case. So of course we have Mona right here who has a vision given to her by her master. And then we also have Ningguang who resonated with the blank vision when she tried to sell vision cases one time in Liyue. And then we also have, of course, Kazuha's friend, who is who is who is also known as Tomo. It's not actually his name. It's just the namesake that the fandom has given him. So yeah, Tomo, Kazuha's friend. Uh, yeah. Wait, no. Wrong. Sorry about that. Okay, I was wrong. It's the other way around. It was actually Kazuha who reignited his dead friend's vision for a short period of time during the Inazuma Archon quest. Yes, it was an electro vision. Jake Tomodachi. Yes. Okay. So yeah. Also, we can see here that Mona doesn't actually have she doesn't have that much reverence when it comes to visions. But yeah, she doesn't. But however, she doesn't completely disregard the function of visions as an external focus for elemental power. Yes. Okay, let me screenshot a portion of this. Okay, and then we're gonna proceed to some of her voice lines. Um, that would be Vision Story. Okay, our Vision Story. I love how my file names for Barbeloth are just shortened to Barb Character Story 1, Barb Character Story 2, even though it's Mona's. Yeah, I hope Barbeloth has a nickname. I'm almost tempted to call her Barbie at this point, but I digress. Okay, let's take a look at some voice signs right here related to astrology. So yeah, divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny, over embellishing that fate only leads to misconception. So as we've said earlier, um we cannot sugarcoat astrology. Okay, that would be astro one. Alright. So we have astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them. Wow, how very fitting. I just decluttered my old study table today. Okay. Astrology. I wonder if I wonder if astrologers in Teyvat are practicing minimalism right now. Yeah. Okay. Fate. Fate is such Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted. Okay, let me grab that screenshot. Alright, astrology. Okay. Alright. I actually keep forgetting to search what a scry glass is, so let me search about that in the background. Um, scry glass. Huh? Huh? Uh, um, is uh weird. I can't seem to find a meaning for the scry glass. Okay, maybe I should just search for the meaning of scry instead. Scry. Foretell the future using a crystal ball or other reflective object or surface. A mirror used for scrying. Ah, okay. I'm gonna include the dictionary. I'm gonna screenshot the dictionary definition here so we can include it in the PowerPoint. I keep forgetting to search what a scry glass is, but yeah. Okay. It's the thing that Mona uses in astrology, by the way. So yeah, as much as possible, Mona makes sure that before she does a reading, she needs to make sure that the sky is all clear. Draco on Hag Mad Hatter. Same thoughts actually. Same thoughts. Actually, I forgot actually I am not really sure, but I think someone said that Mona's master is so fond of collecting hats, but I'm not sure where they got it from. I think it was from the conversation that Mona and Klee had during the Windblume Festival, but unfortunately I didn't get to talk to them. I forgot to do so. Oh no. But yeah, anyways, we will survive. Okay, when it snows, the pure waters of melted snow are optimal for hydromancy. Interesting, interesting. Um, Actually, just to share, as far as I remember, when I was still, kinda, I'm mostly a lurker in Discord servers, but there was one time wherein I tuned in to the Canrea Lore Project Discord server for a bit, and there was a time wherein they held lore trivias for Welkin moons. Yeah. And then one of the questions was this, like, what kind of water is the most optimal for hydromancy? And yeah, this was the answer: melted snow. And I actually didn't know about it at first, so ever since then I began to remember this piece of trivia. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah. This one. The work of the astrologer is to show people that what fate has in store for them, and that's exactly what I do. There will always be those, however, who are unable to accept what they are. Yeah, it's a harsh reality, but it's true. Okay. Save as um astrology 5. Okay. About us work. This one is really interesting. Okay, so Mona actually doesn't know what her fate is. Unless left with no other choice, astrologers do not foretell their own fate. The elders of my art warned against it, for it can turn fate in on itself, which is incredibly dangerous. I wonder if I know it's very very unlikely that Mona is gonna pry into her own fate, but what if she does? What if she will look at her own fate in the future? Yeah, and what's gonna happen to her if she does so? I can't wait to see the consequences. but however, I think it's highly unlikely that she's gonna do it unless it's necessary. I don't know, but yeah, I'm curious to see if she's gonna stick by this rule also out. About us, your fate. She's talking about the fate of the traveler here. As you're not from this world, I am unable to give your prediction. All I can tell you is that your journey is far from over. Okay. Yeah, I've actually been wondering about this. Like, is the constellation of the traveler just a fake one? Is it just a kind of like a placeholder one, so to speak? I wonder why. And- Oh, is it because the stars of the constellation of the traveler doesn't exist in the Teyvat skies? I wonder why. Also, here's another question. If if um if the skies of Teyvat are fake and the real sky is out there somewhere, what if the traveler's true constellation lies in the true sky and not the fake one that Teyvat probably has, right? Uh, very some food for thought right there. About the vision this day, when I first received my vision, the elderly woman that gave it to me, she put on this air and said, "May your heart of truth be with you." And yet this thing does nothing for my hydromancy. All it does is get me wet. I love her master so much. She was so ceremonious about the whole vision thing. Even though Mona wasn't really into the whole vision thing. I love this grandma granddaughter dynamic that they have about the vision value. That said, the vision doesn't hurt to have as a little accessory. It is, after all, the one useful study tool that miserly old lady ever gave me in a rare act of generosity. About the vision value. Yes. I have so many screenshots right now. I I can't stress it enough. Okay, something to share. Oh my god, I didn't know that there was this many info about astrology when it comes to Mona's lore in game. So yeah, good content, good content. Something to share. Do you know about constellations? Astrologers believe that the patterns of the stars map out the destiny of vision bearers. Past, present, and future, everything is written in the stars. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I I just really wonder what the if there's any huge difference between the fates of vision bearers compared to those who don't have visions. Interesting things. This is another sussy line. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, let me read this for you. Interesting things. This travel companion of yours, do you know anything of her origins? No matter what, I cannot seem to discern a single shred of information regarding this floating fairy's fate. Oh? So you don't know where she comes from either? If I don't know, if this isn't sussy, then I don't know what is. She can't read Paimon's fate. I wonder if it's the same situation as Traveler when Paimon doesn't belong to this world, or maybe something is blocking um Mona's astrology. There's probably some. So you know how when Mona tried to read Venti's fate, she was just there were some gust of wind that began to blow in her direction, and yeah, there was just so much wind going on to the point that Mona just gave up, and she just yeah she decided not to pry into Venti's fate. Yeah. And yeah, she has a lot of voice lines here about the constellations of other Mondstadt characters. Yes. Also, I keep on wondering whether the constellations of characters in this game are unique. Like, is Lisa, for example, Lisa has an Tempus Fugit constellation which looks like an hourglass. Is she the only one in the entirety of Teyvat who has an hourglass constellation? That's the big question. Because you know, here in here in real life, those people who were born during a certain time period, during a certain during certain months, have the same constellation. So yeah, for example, those who have those I'm actually not familiar with the with the dates, but for example, there's a bunch of people with birthdays from this month to this month, and all of them are Sagittariuses, stuff like that. Draco, except the reading of Albedo. Yeah, yeah. She didn't try to read his fate at all. I wonder why. I wonder why. Maybe maybe it's because she already knows that Albedo was created by Rhine. Or maybe something is blocking her from reading Albedo's fate. Or maybe she just from the get-go, her astrology tells her that maybe I shouldn't pry into Albedo's fate. I think it should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if it was like that. Oh my god, my background music is um, it paused once again on its own. Okay, there we go. It's better now. Alright, alright. Okay, where was I? Um I've been blessed with good luck. Yeah. Alright. Mm, Okay. You need to understand hydromancy is the one and only means of discerning people's true destiny in the whole of Teyvat. No matter how much more or gems you might have, the value of fate is quite simply incalculable. Okay. This one. I'm gonna screenshot this one. You want me to explain how astrology works? I'm not sure you'd understand even if I told you, But since you asked, the method I use is called hydromancy, the art of inferring fate from the illusory reflection of the stars on a water surface. The inverted reflection in the water is an image of the heavens from within which the truth of our world can be observed. It is the one and only success story of that old lady's research endeavors. So yeah, I'm actually not quite sure if her master was the one who invented hydromancy or did she just perfect it. But yeah, she has done some research on it. That's for sure. I'm gonna include that for bar price one. Okay. What else can I find here? This one. Mona Magistus, the astrologist. We came up with that name together, that the old lady and me, and she said it had a nice ring to it. But then she started calling me Meg for short, which is obviously unnecessary because clearly Mona is already suffice for a shorter name. No, you're not allowed to call me that. It's embarrassing. Gah, I knew I shouldn't have told you. And that begs the question: what is Mona's real name? Her origins are just so mysterious to the point that she just, how do I say this? Like to the point that you won't even know where she's from. Like I know a lot of people have been speculating that she's from Fontaine, just because she has an astrology column for the Fontaine newspaper called the Steambird. However, um as the Genshin patches went by, it I think no, I think I started to think that maybe she isn't from Fontaine. There's actually a bunch of people from the lore community that have been speculating that maybe Mona is from Conria, or at least has some Conria references to her origins and outfit, because as we know, the eight pointed star, for example, is one of the most iconic symbols in Conria. Like you see it everywhere on the gate of Conria, to the as well as the character designs of some of the abyss enemies. Like for example, the lectors, the heralds, the black serpent knights, all of them have this sort of eight pointed star on their chest, which is very interesting. Also she has a lot of primogem motifs on her outfit, and of course we know that pure-blooded Conrians have a four star four pointed star on their eyes. However, for Mona, she doesn't have four pointed stars on her eyes, so we can already rule it out that she's not pure. If she was Korean, she's not a pure-blooded one. That's for sure. Pupil, right? Pupil. Okay. Um. All right. More about Mona 5. The golden rule all fortune tellers abide by is never offer advice, only state the results of the divination. Otherwise, you risk your fate becoming entangled up with that of your subject. But for you, I will make an exception to this rule because our fates have been intertwined from the beginning. This gives me endgame character vibes. Yeah. I have I wonder if Mona is somehow gonna be involved in teaching the traveler more about fate, especially if ever the traveler ends up um reweaving the threads of fate. I wonder if Mona is gonna offer some guidance on that. And especially Barbeloth. I wonder if she has something to say about all of this. And then Mona's hobbies, stargazing. But yeah, actually, astrology is an interesting but also a tough job. Like they need to have all of this equipment um on hand just to see the skies better. Oh my god. Right. I think my Scragus has long since preordained all that will take place beneath the stars. I love this Ascension voice line so much. Okay. I'm gonna see if Layla has something to say about astrology because um she's actually from the Rtawahist Darshan, which is the Darshan in Sumer Academia that deals with astrology. So let's see if she has something to say real quick. Okay, maybe this one first. This one. The Rtawahist Darshan of the six Darshans under the Sumer Academia is dedicated to the study of illuminationism. Each of the six Darshans focuses on a different field of study. Illuminationism then is centered around astrology and astronomy, learning of the cosmos that has clutched the world in its embrace since time immemorial. Okay. I'm gonna note this down just in case we need it. Yeah. I wonder I wonder if aside from hydromancy, I wonder if Barbeloth uses other methods of astrology too. Okay. That would be Layla one. Draco saying that she's from Fontaine is like saying St. Joe's from Inazuma because he works for Yai Publishing House. Only a work relation. Yeah, so true, so true. That's a good uh, that's a good point. This is more about her academics. Okay. Yeah, academics. Academics once again. Yeah. Yeah. This talks more about her academics. Yeah. I think I'm gonna check her voice signs if she has something to say. Uh I love how both Layla and Mona are complaining about rainy weather because they can't conduct a reading of the skies if the sky isn't clear. Theoretical astrology. This one, okay. According to my textbook, using theoretical astrology to solve specific problems in our daily lives should not be our primary goal. But whether we should or not, the real reason nobody does it is that, well, it's just not worth the effort. When we do a prediction, we usually have to use multiple celestial globes and consult at least one whole year's worth of star charts to get any precise answers. To go through all that just to find out whether the price of spices will go up tomorrow, I mean, it's just not worth it. Okay, I'm actually quite I I'm actually quite confused by this voice line because Layla says here that um they had to go through all of these lengths just to read someone's read a certain fate. However, if we observe Mona, she does quick readings. Like all she does is just summon a scryglass and uh try to do a reading. It's quick. So I really wonder if the techniques that Barbeloth has taught to Mona are much more advanced compared to your regular kind of astrology. Yeah. I would love to see differences in astrology someday. That would be Layla too, okay. Okay, so chief editor of the Darshan keeps star logs that show the fate of all living beings. They are, without a shadow of a doubt, the apex of astronomical knowledge. Ah, I wonder how accurate this is, though. I just really wonder in general who founded this illuminationism darshan in in the Sumeru Academia. Like it's gonna be someone with um with a with a great expertise in astrology and astronomy, right? Right? And I wonder if Barbeloth knows about the techniques that the Rtawahist Darshan uses. Okay, this one. Layla actually mentions Mona. Mona Magistus, the astrologist. Her astrology column in the Steambird is well known among Tawahist scholars. Her articles always cover super specialized topics but can still be appreciated by non-academics. That's no easy feat, huh? Her name seems to just roll off my tongue. That's just because I have a lot of respect for amazing people. Okay, so it's interesting to see that Mona's astrology column gets referenced a lot by the members of the Rtawahist Darshan. Interesting. She's that famous, y'all. Okay. Draco, apart from the fact that the academia is gonna focus more with the astronomy aspects of astrology, like mapping and calendars, and the divination aspect, in my opinion, that's a good take, actually. Yeah, because we haven't actually seen Mona do star charts and such. Although she does have some equipment like the globes, yeah. But yeah. Maybe the techniques are indeed different. Yeah, I'm really this kind of reminds me of alchemy all over again. So we know that albedos and sucrose's alchemical expertises are different. Like sucrose deals with bioalchemy while albedo deals with abiogenesis, which are two very different fields. They're actually opposites at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that's the case for astrology too. Like, are there different techniques, different methods and such? Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, I think yeah. There's nothing much here about. Okay. Drawing star charts is really tiring work. I really don't think I'd be able to keep at it if it wasn't something I'm interested in. You have to use a ruler, then do some calculations on paper, then check past star likes. Before you know it, the whole day is gone. Back then when I look at the finished product, a huge, neatly drawn, accurate map of stars, it always gives me a huge sense of accomplishment. The more I read this, the more I realize that maybe Sumeru's the Sumeru Academia's astrology is different from Mona's and Barbeloth's methods. That is, yeah. Wow, what an interesting point. Okay, that would be yeah. This is full of academic stuff. Academic stuff that I relate to so much. I think out of all the characters in the game, I relate to Layla 99% of the time. Minus the sleepwalking part. But yeah. Okay. Is there anything that I have to go to? Okay, chat. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break in a bit. I'm so sorry that this stream is taking way too long. For those in my time zone, those from the GMT plus 8 time zone, it's okay if you head out early, since I know it's quite late already in our time zone. It's dawn in our time zone. Yeah, it's actually 3:24 a.m. for me right now. Oh my god, Asia people, please sleep. I completely understand. I'm not actually supposed to be awake at this hour, but here we are. Don't worry, I got 8 hours of sleep a while ago. Don't worry, and and I don't have class today. It's Sunday. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. If you have to go, it's okay. But if you're okay with staying, especially for those who are in a different time zone than I am, feel free feel free to continue chilling. But yeah, okay. I'll be back in a bit. I'll be playing some background music while you wait. And yeah, once I'm back, we're gonna be compiling all of my Mona screenshots right now. We're gonna compile them all in the PowerPoint, and then after that, we're gonna be rewatching the the ending scene of the Scaramouche and the Mona interaction in the Unreconciled Stars event. And aside from that, we're gonna be watching the Mona domain from the Golden Apple Archipelago event last year. So yeah, stay tuned for that because there's some interesting stuff there. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit, everyone. I'll be playing some background music for you. Actually, I'm already playing background music for you. Okay. See you in a bit, everyone. All right, we're back. We're back. Woo! Okay. So let's we're gonna take a look at um okay, it's time to compile stuff again. Also, chat, I forgot to remind you that please drink some water, grab a snack if you have to. If you need to go to the bathroom, um go to the bathroom please and check your posture. I forgot to say my self-care reminder before I went on my bathroom break, but okay, better late than never, right? Okay. All right, let's do some compilations right now. Okay. All right, where do I start? I think I'm gonna compile all of the character stories for now. There's so much to go through, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, character story 1. I'm gonna dump it all here. Okay, maybe I should just I'll delete this and then so that we can put everything here. Right. Alright, what else? Character story 1's quite long actually. However, don't worry, for the other parts I just cropped them. I just cropped the other stuff. Okay. I just realized that so much of Mona's lore goes back to her master. Gosh, I really wonder how many of the Hexenzirkel members will be playable. So we do know that the Hexenzirkel has their elders, which of course includes everyone that has been introduced in the Hexenzirkel cutscene. They're the oldies, yes. And then they, other than the elders, they also have the successors, like Mona and Albedo and Klee. Although technically, I'm not really sure if Albedo and Klee are officially Hexenzirkel members right now, or are they just or they haven't, maybe they haven't taken up the Hexenzirkel mantle yet, but yeah. But they are successors, however, of their parents, of their, yeah. Technically technically Ryan daughter can be considered as Albedo's mother. Yeah. What else? Alright, character story 4 would be,
Good morning. Can I come play with you today? Please?
I'm gonna label this real quick. Character story 4. And then we'll have a separate slide for all the astrology concepts so far. Oh yeah, actually, I actually forgot to read this thing about um Mona's he has a description here. She has a lore description for her alternate outfit. Let me go read it before I forget. Okay. Genshin. Okay, there we go. Let's take a look at her alternate outfit here.
Good morning.
I know she said something about astrology here. So yeah, she was trying to teach the traveler here about astrology. Okay. So they were at Star Snatch Cliff for this one, and Mona says the stars are truly lovely today, maybe making this a fine night to watch the sky. And now that I've convinced the couple who are usually here to leave, yeah, there's an NPC couple there in Star Snatch Cliff. This is now the perfect spot to conduct our class on the basics of astrology. Oh, so that is why you hadn't seen Marvin or Marla. Then let's begin. Astrology is an umbrella term for the study of the laws that govern the movements of matter. The celestial bodies are but a shallow subject of research in this regard. Okay. The laws of matter are actually very simple. Rather, it is the principles that govern humanity that are the most complex. as such, we astrologists. And then she doesn't continue. She doesn't continue because the traveler dozes off. I can't believe this. I would have loved to see what Mona has to say there, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll get our astrology crumbs in the future. Okay. I'm gonna screenshot the astrology definition. Alright. And then this thing about the principles. Gosh, another mention of the principles again. You know, speaking of principles, I've been wondering ever since what the sustainer of heavenly principles actually does, because she gets sussier by the day. Like ever since I've observed that a lot of the celestial related things in Teyvat are associated with the light blue color. The more the more I began to realize that the sustainer doesn't have that color at all. He has this dark red color that resembles the color of forbidden knowledge and the withering. So I've been wondering if I've been wondering if the sustainer has a connection to forbidden knowledge, but that's a topic for another time. Okay, let me go see right, what was I supposed to upload again? Ah, wait a minute. Character story, was it character story 5? Yeah, just character story 5. Okay. Da, da, da. Oh wait, that's not the first part. I'm gonna grab. Wait, what? Okay, this one. Right. This one is part 1. This one is part 2, and then character story.
It's time for you to sleep now.
All right. That would be. Alright. I think I got the character story 5 down. So that would mean. Okay, I need the vision story. Okay, let's do the vision story one. Vision story. Yeah, and the voice line too. Da, da, da. I love how the titles of her vision voice lines are disdain and value. Gosh, there is so much blue in my my PowerPoint slide right now. Oh god. Okay, what else can I put here? Oh yeah, I think I should put the namesake thingy. Um. Oh wait, no, that's astrology already. I'll save it for later. Oh, it's it's the second voice line. Wait a minute. Okay. And then we'll compile all of the astrology concepts on the other slide. Yeah. That's how Moana got her Moana Magistus name. There we go. Alright, we're gonna proceed to the next slide. Oh my god, so many slides, everyone. Okay. We're gonna start with the astrology voice lines that she has right now. SB is all blue like you. Yes. I'm actually this is the reason why I like characters with blue color schemes. Because blue is my favorite color. Yeah. I love my PNG model so much. Okay. Um all right. Let's compile all of the astrology stuff here. Gosh, like astrology has so many guidelines. Okay. I think my Barbeloth folder right now is one of my Hexenzirkel folders that have way too many things. But there can never be. Oh my god, that music is so sad. That is creeping me out. That is it's the very gloomy and Kanamiya Lofi version of one of the OSTs. Okay. God, and Kanamiya music pull through. Alright. How on brand though? And Kanamiya is underwater and such. Okay, fate is such. There we go. That that song is way better. Sometimes I still forget that there's actually a lot of beautiful music in Konomiya, but there are also some that are so creepy. Especially if you make a lofi version of them. Yeah. Okay, well let's get yeah. This should be my sixth screenshot, alright? Let's look at oh my god. Alright. I have 11 screenshots about the astrological things here. Oh god. Should be 7 and then where's the 8th one? 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm really uploading this one by one, aren't I? Like supposed to be I was just gonna place some post-it notes that summarize the whole thing. However, I think Mona's story is just way too it's way too detailed for me to leave anything out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm just so shocked that we got so much information about the workings of astrology, and we still have a lot to learn actually. Alright. Let me go I'm gonna change the size of some of these. Wow, that is so I really wish that I'll be able to make an updated version of the slide someday that can be posted in Twitter and such. Because I haven't done that in a while. I only tweet a few slides, especially the albedo family tree. Yeah, that was a really good one. The albedo family tree deserves to be shown to the to the world. It is way too iconic, I think. Imagine um having dragons and wolves as your brothers and sisters. It's a very unique family. Oh wait, this is about her vision. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this out now since we've already mentioned this in the previous slide. Okay. Um right. Let's put this here. Then let's put this here. Then we are not from this world. Let me go adjust this real quick. There you go. That's a lot better now. Right. And then this is the Paimon voice line. Oh my god. Why on earth can't Mona read Paimon's fate? That is so sussy. Way too sussy in my opinion. Okay, I have Astro 12, Astro 3. Okay. Astrology is an umbrella term for the laws that govern the movements of matter. I'm gonna put this here. Oh, that is way too long. So here. This should be good. Then I'll place the other one at the bottom of it. Alright. Looking good so far. And that's a lot of info. God, it is a lot of info. Oh my god. Info overload, so true. Alright. I think I still have two voice lines that I need to include for this. Okay. That would be alright, yes, I have two more. This kinda reminds me of the entire Alice stream all over again. Like I wasn't aware that there is so much info about Alice until I actually did the stream. Like imagine talking about Alice for 6 hours. Couldn't be me. Except that did happen to me. So oh my god. I wasn't expecting that it was gonna last for 6 hours. Who would have thought? But yeah, no worries though. I actually have a said I have a 17 minute recap Alice, about the entire Alice PowerPoint at the end of that Alice pod. So yeah, no worries. You don't have to watch the entire pod to know what I was talking about. I have a recap portion there. No worries. Actually, most of my VODs are timestamped now, by the way. In case you wanna check out everything that I've been talking about, especially for my PowerPoint streams. Oh yeah, actually let me Bochupai, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Actually, in line with my Hexenzirkel PowerPoint streams, I'm just gonna drop the link to the playlist right here. That would be exclamation point Hexenzirkel in case you're interested to check out my previous episodes. Yeah, they're also very long. Yeah. In case you want something to listen to while you're doing something, you may listen to that. Okay. More about Mona. Yeah, I think I already got that all. Oh yeah, actually let me include the scryglass definition here. Wow, I'm actually so glad that I started doing these kinds of PowerPoints. So in that way, if ever I forget any sort of information about the Hexen Circle in the future, I can just refer to this PowerPoint. Yeah. Let me scry. Yes. Yeah, I think I included all of the astrology stuff, yeah. And then I'm gonna include a slide about the Layla stuff real quick. Wow, that is a lot of gosh, that is a lot of info. Oh my god. She has 4 slides so far and Nicole only has 2. Oh my god. Wow. You can tell I have my biases. But yeah, it can't be helped since we actually got more information about Barbeloth compared to Nicole. So yeah, it's valid. It's understandable. Okay, let's move on to the Layla slide. It's gonna be quick. Don't worry. And I'm just gonna note down here that the the differences in astrology. Jaco, I approve your biases. Thanks, I guess. Okay, level 3. Right. I have 2 more screenshots here. Oh. Yeah, 1 more. All right. And let's do the old-fashioned post-it gaming. Yes. Okay. Are the astrology methods of Barbeloth and Mona different from the methods of the Rtawahist Darshan of Sumeru academia. Big question to think about. Yes. All right. Okay, that would be. Let's make it a big post-it right here. All right. Whoa, I think I said everything that I wanted to say for this portion. So, without further ado, we're gonna be rewatching um the very famous Unreconciled Stars cutscene in a bit. So, okay, let me just go search it up in the background. Yeah. Where is it? That would be Unreconciled Stars. Gosh, I miss this event so much. Okay. Um. Oh God. Let me turn off the background music for a bit once again. All right. Then wait a minute. I hope there's a full playthrough here. I hope so. I hope so. Where is the full playthrough? Oh my God. Oh my God. Where is it? Ah, this one. This one. Okay. Um. That would be. I'm gonna skip. Oh my God. This is such a detailed. To be at the Pilot Peak scene. Okay. I'm gonna switch to my YouTube tab in a bit. Um. All right. That would be here. Can you see chat? Can you see? Very. Oh wait. Yes, I can see it in my OBS right now. Nice. All right. Filters. Oh God. Wrong button. All right. I'm just gonna adjust the volume for a bit so you can hear it. That would be. I hope. I hope my YouTube wouldn't be too laggy this time. I wonder what was up with my YouTube earlier. It was so laggy. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Without further ado, let's go rewatch one of the memorable cutscenes of all time, especially if you've never played version 1.1 before and you've missed this Unreconciled Stars event. Now's the chance to relive the iconic one of the iconic cutscenes of all time. Let's go. The first ever Scaramouche appearance.
Oh, so this is Pylos Peak. Not much to show for itself now, eh?
Looks like someone beat us here. Is this like a popular tourist spot or... Ah, it's you!
Huh? You again.
How did you find this place? Have you just woken up?
Look at the state he's in. Was he in that dream just now?
He managed to extricate himself from the dream on his own strength? How is that possible?
Just because you are powerless to do something does not mean that I am.
Okay, okay, chat. Just a quick recap. So during this event, there were a lot of meteorites that fell down from the sky, and anyone who touches them will fall into a deep slumber. And basically, all of the people who got affected by this, they all had the same dream. They dreamed that they were climbing a very s- high snowy mountaintop. And yeah, actually, that mountain is known as Pylos Peak back then, because back then it was a very tall mountain, and the peak, the tiny spiral abyss island that you see right now, that's actually the 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 topmost that's actually the peak of Pylos Peak back then, back when it was still a tall mountain. But due to Venti's whole terraforming thing for Mondstadt, the the landscape of Mondstadt changed drastically. So yeah, that's why it looks the way it is right now. And yeah, actually, that dream belongs to a certain adventurer from long ago. His name is what was his name again? Leonard. Leonard. Yeah, he's an NPC that already died because yeah, he died long ago. Yeah. So Leonard is actually he's a very famous adventurer. He has written a book and he's also technically the inventor of the wind glider. So the story behind that is that Leonard is Leonard wants to conquer all of the mountains in Teyvat. However, he failed to conquer the Pylos Peak because it got of course there's a lot of snow and so on. He wasn't able to make it all the way to the top. But yeah, even though he gave up mountain climbing for good, that didn't stop him from helping other people possibly reaching Pilot Peak someday. Like that's why he designed the wind glider. He made a blueprint for it and he called it the Wings of Incompletion. Yes. So yeah, everyone who touched the meteorites experienced the same dream that Leonard had. And if you look at it closely, does this remind you of the entire Sumeru Archon quest? Because technically in the Sumeru Archon quest, um everyone who was within Sumeru City during the Archon quest all had the same dream. It's not really technically the same all the way 100%, but they relived the same day, the same festival over and over and over and over until they got tired. And yes. So yeah, it's really mind-boggling to think that even as early as version 1.1, we already have so much references about um dreams, the collective dream, especially in Genshin. And dreams are actually also referenced in the Teyvat chapter trailer. Like if in case you don't remember, the Kanria chapter is titled "A Dream Yet to Be Dreamed." I really hope that they don't change that title because they actually they actually changed the title for the Sumeru Archon quest. It was a different title in the trailer, but yeah, I'm just really excited to see what else dreams can do in the world of Teyvat since it has been proven that they are a force to be reckoned with. As we throw back to the event that I didn't get to experience. Oh, I see. Oh yes, this is even though you haven't gotten to experience Unreconciled Stars, I hope that in some way this portion of the stream will help you kinda experience what went on during that time. Yeah, I hope you were still able to appreciate it even for a bit. SB, the meteor in this event immediately reminded me of the meteor in the Legend of the Shattered Halberd. Both of them changed the people who came into contact with them. Mr. Nine really is sus for writing about this love. Oh, I actually haven't read the Shattered Halberd yet, but I actually I would love to read that very soon, especially since Mr. Nine is also the author of Flowers for Princess Fischl. We've mentioned this earlier, and as we know, Flowers for Princess Fischl is very sus. So I'm wondering what are the sus things in the Legend of the Shattered Halberd. Thank you for bringing that up, SP. I would love to read about that book in the future. Okay, anyway, so let's continue with the cutscene.
You're too late anyway. I finished my research.
We knew it! This was all a dirty trick by the Fatui!
Save it! No more fun and games for me today. I'll come for you when I'm good and ready.
You entered the dream they've all been having, didn't you? How much do you know about Leonard?
Leonard? Who's Leonard? Whatever. I have bigger fish to fry.
He
I
doesn't
discovered
care.
something far more important and far more terrifying.
What?
The stars, the sky, it's all a gigantic hoax. A lie.
I love this so much.
The stars are a lie. What are you talking about?
Is this some kind of astrological debate between you and Mona? Because if so, surely you can come up with a better argument than the stars are a lie.
Burn.
Seriously, who's gonna fall for that one when you can just lift your head up at night and
I
see
actually
them
love
up there
Paimon's
twinkling
energy
away?
during this line.
You are so naive, it kills me. Still, can't really blame you. After all, I used to believe the same thing myself. Up until a few moments ago, that is.
Oh.
A few moments ago. You mean...
Look, I really don't have the time to do this right now. What was the jester thinking? He must have had some inkling of what we might discover on this mission. Would it really have been so difficult to give me a little forewarning? Or maybe he just wanted to give me a fright.
Okay, chat. Let me pause it right there. So, we have already confirmed that the jester is Piero. Yeah. So it seems, basing from this line alone, it seems that Piero sent Scaramouche to investigate the meteorites, and probably most likely, Piero already knows that the sky is fake, especially since he is the royal mage of Conria, in case you didn't know. And yeah, and Dottore also mentioned to Nahida already about the rumor that that the skies of Teyvat are fake. And when when um when Dottore said that, Nahida became so curious to the point that she was willing to give up her dendronosis in exchange for information about the false sky. And it's so sad that we didn't get to see their entire false sky conversation. It is so sad. I want to know more about that. I really wish we will have a Nahida flashback in the future about that entire convo between her and Dottore, because please, we need information like right now. Like right now. But yeah, I wonder if we're gonna learn more about the false sky in Fontaine, especially since Hydro. Mm. Um Hydro, when you use hydromancy, you need to look at the reflection of the stars in the water. Yes. So I'm wondering if Fontaine is gonna dive into hydromancy and the different truths and illusions in Teyvat. Yeah, I'm really so excited to see that. Okay, let's continue.
Time for me to go out and find the truth. So long, suckers.
Solo suckers.
Can you believe that guy?
Oh.
He calls us suckers and then he just trots off. No one disrespects me. No one.
Mona is so angry here.
Show them what you get when you cross world-class genius with pure, unadulterated rage.
Also, chat, let me pause for a bit. Actually, it was really once again, Draco, thank you for bringing up the Irminsul fruit once again, because I just remembered while we were watching this cutscene that we have Irminsul fruits. We have Irminsul looking fruit thingies, which are, I believe, are the meteorites that fell to Teyvat during the Unreconciled Stars event. So, oh my god. So, are even fruits the stars? Oh my god, this is oh, I'm gonna note this down actually. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, that's just a fight scene. Okay. The core. Okay.
Wow, you fought so fiercely.
Told you. That's what happens when you disrespect me. You bet I am. Paimon, you agree too, right? Did I show those Fatui who's boss or what?
Sure did. Without you here, those guys would have caused us a whole lot more trouble.
See? How do you like that, Harbinger? Scumbag. He seemed genuinely shaken, though. I don't think he was lying. I was always taught to talk about the false sky during astrological readings. Could there be more to such phrases than I have been led to believe?
This line has been bugging me for so long now. So let me repeat that for you. He seemed genuinely shaken though. I don't think he was lying. I was always taught to talk about the false sky during astrological readings. Could there be more to such phrases than I have been led to believe? Interesting. Like even though Mona was so against Scaramouche's statement, it's interesting to see that she didn't deny the existence of the false sky completely, especially since she mentioned that she was always taught to talk about the false sky during the readings. So, you I have a feeling that we'll have to remember this for later in the future, because does that imply that Barbeloth knows that the skies of Teyvat are fake? And yeah, I know I brought this question up a while ago, but I just wonder if Barbeloth and the other astrologers are doing their astrological readings on the fake sky or on the true sky. Oh. Maybe. Hmm. Maybe the reason why she conducted hydromancy in the first place is because um you'll get a more accurate astrological reading if you look at the inversion of the star's reflection on water, in contrast to just using another method of astrology. Oh my god, I'm gonna note that down. Write that down. Y- yeah, because Mona mentioned that um Barbeloth's research about hydromancy have been successful. So I wonder if the whole point of hydromancy is finding a more accurate astrological reading. A more accurate method of astrological reading. Oh god, I'm gonna note that down. Anyways, let's continue.
I digress. Come on, let's finish the job we came to do.
Whoa! This must be the core. It looks totally different from all the other meteorites. It's way more shiny.
So yeah, it really looks like the Irminsul fruit. So in case you didn't know, there's actually another event called the Energy Amplifier event. This was mentioned in the chat earlier, and yeah, now I see it. I wonder if all this time the stars are actually the Irminsul fruit. I am seeing it right now. I am agreeing right now. Yeah, because at first a while ago earlier in the stream I I didn't really have a detailed opinion on how the stars are connected to Irmin sulfates, because I don't really remember them that well. But now that we rewatched the Unreconciled Stars cutscene, it now makes more sense. It makes more sense. Draco, I think Kokomi can do a bit of hydromancy or something similar to in one of her trailers. Ah, actually, I'm not sure if it was hydromancy, but she had a scene wherein she looked up at the stars. Yeah, while she was reminiscing about the skies that her ancestors from the unified civilization used to stare at. Yes. Okay, Jaco, I think it was in the Zuma in animated trailer. Ah, actually, I'm gonna check that out off stream. Yeah, interesting point. Okay. So yeah, going back, this meteorite is way more shiny. Okay,
This stone harbors an unbelievable amount of elemental energy and human desire. It's the core, all right?
so it's brighter than the others.
Yes. Otherwise, the victims will never wake up. This core is the root cause of everything that has happened.
Do it.
Okay, we're gonna watch this for context.
With ropes, we can scale mountains. With boats, we can sail the seas. By age 40, I had conquered every last domain. Pylos Peak alone defeated me. As an adventurer, and well, maybe in other ways too. Now, I am approaching the end of my life. Many times I have sat and stared up at that peak as the boundless snow slowly engulfed me.
I had so many feels for this
It
back
is
then.
a beast without weakness. The merciless face of the world. It fills me with fear. And when an adventurer loses courage, they can no longer climb mountains. My mountaineering days may be over, but I have a greater ambition now. Humans create tools to conquer nature, and when nature conquers them in return, they create better tools. Where our legs cannot take us, maybe our tools can. And when tools fail us, perhaps wings can carry us instead. My dear friend, I leave you my designs for the wings of incompletion.
There we go, the wind glider.
Against the unknown, humanity stands as one. To be alive is to seek, to set foot in every place that the eye can see. I have little time remaining, though the wind has not yet come for my soul. But between us and your children, students, and friends, I believe that someone will reach that place at last.
Okay, chat. Let me go back to that mountain scene real quick because I want to point something out. So, okay, let's just
Little time remaining,
this one.
though the wind has not yet come for my soul. But between us.
Okay, chat. Okay, notice this lines here. These lines to me, they look like circuits, right? Um, they actually reminded me of the branches of the Irminsul tree because as we recall, um, actually, you know what? Let me just I'm gonna download the picture of the Irminsul tree before I forget. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting, but yeah. So the okay, I'm gonna be. Let me clarify this. Actually, actually, the you know the very center of the Irminsul tree, right? If you've already played the inversion of Genesis world I interlude chapter, yeah, that one. Um, you'll actually notice that there is there's actually there's the tree the center of the tree, which is also a tree. Could you believe a tree within a tree? Yeah, the branches look exactly like these lines that we have here in the Unreconciled Stars cutscene. So yeah, Draco, Unreconciled Stars so relevant to this day. Yeah, I know, right? Like I can't believe, I really can't believe that that a lot of the concepts that are tied to fate they've already been we've gotten a teaser of that already in Unreconciled Stars. So just to show you real quick, let me just show you my PowerPoint once again. Okay, all right, I think, yeah, I can just show it here actually. The tree, oh god. Yeah, this one, the tree here, look at the branches. They look alike. Oh my god. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna upload it here anyways. So I'm gonna allot slide for Unreconciled Stars only, and that would be also notice how Scaramouche is also related, has some experiences with fate, dealing with fate, trying to change fate, but he couldn't really do so. Oh my god. Okay, okay. We're gonna go back to the YouTube tab right now, and we're I'm gonna try to screenshot some memorable things right here, including this mountain screenshot. Yes, because I believe it might have a connection. Okay, let's take a picture of this. Wait, actually, let me play it again.
And
I
your
need to get
children,
the I need to get
students,
the
and
better
friends.
picture. Okay, this one. This is a lot. This is a better picture. Okay. Wow. I love Unreconciled Stars so much. I I really hope that even though this is a temporary event, I really hope that someday whoever's tries to find a way to rerun this event or at least make it permanent. Because I think it would have been so interesting to see this as a permanent interlude chapter in game. That would have been so cool. Especially since a lot of the interlude chapters that we have right now, um they dabble into a lot of complex lore. So I think it would be good to somehow see this in permanent game content. Okay. Where's the I need to take a picture of the Irmin Soul Core. Here we go. Okay. Right. I'm finally gonna add the Irmin Soul Fruit here. Okay. Let me save as Irmin Soul Fruit. Gosh, maybe Nicole's and Barbeloth's fields of study are much more related than we thought. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna where's the stars are a lie? This one. Uh
The stars.
I really love bringing up this screenshot almost whenever I can, basically. Oh, the stars, the sky, it's all a gigantic hoax, a lie. I will never shut up about this ever. And it's so wow. It just it just mind blows me that Scaramouche from this scene alone we got to see more of him, especially in the inversion of Genesis cutscene. Like until now he's still trying to take fate into his own hands. It didn't go well though because I think Scaramouche needs to find another way to take control of his own fate rather than just erasing rather than just trying to erase himself completely from the face of the I was about to say earth, face of the earth, face of Teyvat. Because yeah, we all know how that went down. Okay. There's that line about still I can't really blame you. Okay. This one, okay. I'm gonna Oh my god, Piero, I want you to reveal the fake sky right now. How much do you know? How much do you know, Piero? I know you are an endgame character, most likely, because you're you're one of the harbingers, but oh my god, can someone from the harbingers please give me information about the fake sky right now? Like right now. I oh god. Okay. Also, Shadow Clash, nice to see you here. Hi, Celestia. How are you? Isn't it so late for you? Also, just noticed that you're not affiliated yet. How come? About that. Actually, I'm already when it comes to the viewership and the follower count, I'm already qualified for affiliate. However, um, I I'm on paper. I'm not yet affiliate because I there's some paperwork that I haven't accomplished yet because at the moment I can't really do it right now. So stuff like taxes and having a PayMaya no not PayMaya PayPal account, stuff like that. And I don't have the I don't have the requirements for those kinds of things yet at the moment because I'm focusing on my studies, but I hope that in the future I'll be able to take care of them ASAP. I don't really mind not being monetized right now because I'm mostly doing this as a hobby right now because my number one focus is university right now. But I hope in the future, once I've sorted things out with monetization, I hope that I'll be able to have a subscription button. But yeah. But for now, I don't have a sub button yet or any kind of monetization. That's also the reason why we don't have ads in this channel because I haven't I'm not done with the affiliate onboarding yet. Yes, so that's the quick story for you. Yeah. Shadow, yes. It is so bad that lore from events wasn't incorporated into the game. Unreconciled should have been a part of the Archon quest. Yeah, like I just really wish that interlude chapters were already I hope it was a feature that already existed back then because it would have been so nice to get Unreconciled Stars as an interlude chapter, especially a lot of the information that we got right now has still has a connection to a lot of the lore stuff that we have in game. Like look at Sumeru. It's a it's a actually even Inazuma. It's a there are a lot of connections that can be made between the two of them. Yes. Okay. What else? I need to take a picture of Mona saying something about the boss guy. I think it's this one.
Wow, you fought so fiercely.
Told you. That's what happens when you disrespect me. You bet I am. Paimon, you agree too, right? Did I show those Fatui who's boss or what?
Who's boss or what?
Sure did. Without you here, those guys would have caused us a whole lot more trouble.
See? How do you like that, Harbinger? Scumbag. He seemed genuinely shaken, though.
This one. His sim generally shaken. Okay. Yeah. Right. I have to note down what I think about hydromancy. Okay. We're gonna be switching back to the PowerPoint slides in a bit to compile all of the unreconciled stars stuff that we have going on so far. But yeah, Kara 3. Okay. Shadow, I started the game last year only, so I also missed the whole Unreconciled Stars lore and just watched it on YouTube. I see. Yeah, that's actually very understandable since this was a very this was a very early event. So yeah, for most I think uh I think a lot of the player base hasn't really witnessed this event because yeah, it was in version 1.1. So yeah, it's very understandable that a lot of people didn't get to see it, but it's okay since luckily we had there are actually channels out there who upload cutscenes from and full on dialogues about this event. So yeah, it's good to see that we can still somewhat relive the entire Unreconciled Stars appearance despite it being an early event. Yes. Okay, let's go back to the PowerPoint slides real quick. Okay. It should be there we go. I have a I have a picture of the Irminsul tree center thing. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let me go title this slide with Unreconciled Stars. Woo! This will be the second to the last slide because or maybe this is the last slide, I'm not sure, but yeah, we're gonna be looking at the monodomain voice lines after this. Okay, so Unreconciled Stars Connections, the fake sky. Yes. Shadow, okay, I'll go back to lurking. I woke up early to work and just checked Twitch. Have fun with the rest of your stream. Thank you so much for lurking, Shadow Clash. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Then what else do we have here? Wait a minute. I think I took a picture of the Irminsul fruit already, so I'm gonna add that here. Okay. Oh yeah, what's my uptime by the way? Let me go check. Right, uptime. Oh my god, we're approaching 6 hours. Well, nothing new. Nothing new. Yeah, like for real though. I for some weird reason I tend to talk way too much about the Hexenzirkel to the point that I I I didn't realize that I've been talking for 5 or 6 hours already. I think my Hexenzirkel streams are my longest streams of all time. Yeah. Like I know compared to the other lore topics that we have, um the Hexenzirkel topic is smaller right now compared to the other lore topics that we have in the game, but I just find it so surprising that that there's actually quite a lot of stuff to dig into while I was doing this whole PowerPoint series. Like I genuinely I am shocked. I am so shocked right now. Even until now. We're now on the last episode, but until now I still can't believe that I can talk so much about them. Like wow. I'm so sorry if the lines the voice lines are too small right now, but yeah. I'm just gonna zoom it in case we need to see them again. But yeah. Okay. Let me fill up some stuff here before. Okay. Let's set this aside for now and then. Oh wait. Let's just go straight to the text box. Alright, caption. First, Fake Sky mention. If you played Unreconciled Stars, the second mention was during Doctores conversation. Confrontation. I think confrontation is a is a more suitable word compared to conversation. Yeah. Gosh, like the tension between Dottore and Nahida during the Archon quest was so high. Like we have two big brain people debating. Yeah. That was such a scary conversation though. Like wow, Tottori has the audacity to challenge an Archon. Oh my god. He has a lot of guts. I think that's one of the things that makes me so scared about Totoro, and yeah. I just think that the writing for his antagonistic nature was so done well. Oh my god, this I think it's an alarm. It's not mine though. I hope it wasn't too loud. Please don't mind the alarm. It's not mine. It's not mine. Don't worry. I actually maxed out the what do you call this? The noise suppression, so that's why it probably sounds a lot softer in your perspective. Yeah. The power of noise suppression, everyone. It's not perfect though. Okay. Oh my god, can the alarm please stop ringing? You know what? I need to find it. So stop it, brother. So awkward. No, it's my cue to leave, but I am not yet done. I am not yet done. I am not yet done with the last episode. Okay. Okay. What was I supposed to type again? Okay, what was the jester thinking? Okay. Quiero. This implies that quiero let ordered Scaramouche to investigate the meteorites on purpose. He probably knows a lot about the fake sky, especially since he is a royal mage of Conria. Actually, wait, let me double check that 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 info for a bit. So let me go back to my game and check out my Scaramouche voice lines. So he should be here somewhere. Okay. He has a voice line about all of the harbingers, by the way. Okay. Let me go to his profile, check this. No, not story. Voiceover. Voiceover. Okay. It should be here, Jester. The Jester is a survivor, Konya. Besides the singular fact, I know very little about. Ah! Okay, but yeah, he did get assigned to a lot of trips to the abyss. So yeah, the Jester made him do that. Okay, I think it was in the interlude chapter, the royal mage thing. Yeah, I think it was. Okay. Yeah, let me go check it real quick. Keep Ehrman so. Oh, this one too. Actually, let me good thing I checked this up because Scaramouche actually mentions the summoning. The reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul, it might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning. The heavens responded? The jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria and lived with your brother for a time. Yeah, let me include this. Oh my god, good thing I checked this. I've been so this makes me wonder, did Conria perform a summoning ritual to summon the twins in Teyvat, but it just so happens that they got a double 5-star pull instead of just one? Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, I was actually so shocked that Scaramouche was willing to give this kind of info. Like, wow. Okay. Let me go back to the PowerPoint. We have so much Scaramouche content here. Okay. This one. Mona doesn't completely deny the existence of a false sky and is required to talk about it during astrological readings. This implies that Barbeloth saw Barbeloth um develop hydromancy further in hopes that it would be a more accurate astrological reading. Would be a more accurate method for astrological readings. Yeah, that's my speculation for now. Okay. Alright, so let me. Okay. Leonard's. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Leonard. Okay. The meteorite core containing Leonard's constellation looks like an Irminsul group. Are do the stars look like Irminsul roots all this time? Yeah. Much to think about, really. Okay, duplicate center of Irminsul has torrents of information. Branches have the same lines, have the same shape as the lines here in the Pylos Peak cutscene. Okay, I'm gonna have to summon that real quick. You know, I screenshotted that already. Yeah, I did. Pylos Peak, let's go. I think let me make this smaller just so that we can fit stuff better. Here we go again. Okay. Center of Irminsul. Yeah. Yeah, let's just make it this small. Nice. Right. Okay, that would be. Then let's put a post-it. Heavens responded to the summoning. Did Conria get the double 5-star pull when they summon Ether into me? Yeah. Okay. How long have I been streaming already? I think it took up way too much of the time. Okay, uptime is. Oh my god, we're almost 6 hours in, everyone. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Last but not least, we're gonna be rewatching some portions of the Mona domain just so that we'll have a refresher. Okay, let me turn off the background music. And then, yeah, gonna switch to my YouTube once again. Alright. Then, as usual, audio checking. I always change the volume of my YouTube tab every time I do this. Because if I use the regular volume that I have right now for my background music, it would be way too soft to hear. So yeah, that's why I increase it. Okay. All right. Let's I'm just gonna go back and no, not this one. Not this one. Not this one.
Herself.
Oh my god, not that one. Uh um wait a minute. I know it's right here. Should be here somewhere.
Opportunity to.
No, that's this one. Okay. All right. So this just a heads up, this video will use the CN voiceover because out of all the videos that I've seen about Mona's domain, this channel actually has the most detailed timestamps for the event. However, it only has CN voiceovers right now. But yes, okay. There's a lot of parts here. So what we're gonna look at here is Mona's voice lines while going through the domain. So as we can see, actually if you remember correctly, um while you're walking in all of the domains in Mona's domains, you will actually hear past Mona talk about astrology quite a lot, especially about her masters. So we're gonna listen to that in a bit. Also, Vix is Sombra, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So that would be Mona's first memory, second memory, and then um third memory. And there's also Mona's home right here in Seizing Destiny. This is gonna be so fun. Okay. Without further ado, let's start this final video of the of the stream. So she's gonna talk here in a bit. Also, the entire domain design looks a lot like Spiral Abyss.
一直以来，占星术都是我引以为傲的事物。
I've always been very proud of my talent in astrology.
我自己的声音，咦
Huh?
这
Is
难
that
道
my
是
voice? And the OST sounds so ominous
我
too.
深信这门学科的价值，也坚信通过占星，我们就能窥见万物的运行规则。
Okay, I believe that astrology is a valuable discipline and that it is capable of revealing the inner workings of this universe.
居然是我的自言自语。人们得知我会占卜，纷纷向我提问。我失踪的儿子什么时候回来？那个人究竟爱不爱我？我能康复吗？
Basically, a lot of people ask questions about their fate. Oh,
真诚的我将结果如实告知他们。诚实会招来厌恶，可我无法对崇高的占星术说
I couldn't
谎。
lie in the face of such a noble art.
占星术就是骗人的，别开玩笑了。我想静一静，能请你马上出去吗？
Yeah, those are basically people being disappointed with her readings because they couldn't accept their fate. They couldn't bear the harsh reality.
他们失落的表情变成了刺向我的利刃。我猜到了，却还是很难过，犹如坠落深渊。
Also, I love how her domain perfectly captures what she's feeling. It's like a visualization of her thoughts. And gosh, I love this so much. The entire domain is so pretty. But actually the puzzles and mechanics in Mona's domain is, I think it's the hardest one for me. The second hardest one would be Fischl's domain because it has a lot of you had to rotate a lot of buildings just to get to where you are. Yeah, it was very dizzying for me. But yeah, um, Mona's puzzles were actually so hard to do because we actually had to copy some constellations. Like I remember, I actually had to draw some constellations on paper just so that I can remember what the constellations are supposed to look like. Vic says I tried catching the stars in this activity.
没祭司徒司琴，这太让人难过了。
别安慰我，我会很尴尬的。此事无声胜有声，你需要拥抱吗？不要了，这些是我以前的感悟，那时我才刚接触占星术没多久，现在可是老手了，不会再被凡人的意见撼动。真令人意外，宫廷大法师梅吉斯图斯卿也有混得很差的阶段呢。
被人误解的生活，一定很难熬。你能释怀真是太好了。
其实，真有人因为受不了这些，忍痛放弃了
There are
占星
many
术。
who have given up astrology due to
但
similar
我是天才嘛，
circumstances.
肯定能做到别人做不到的事。
I love that she was
在这么
able
宏
to
伟漂
believe
亮的
in
地方
herself
说
more.
这种话，格外有魄力啊！
You're awesome,
很
Mona.
好，很好，再多夸一点。
那个，无意叨扰各位的雅兴，不过那边有扇门哦。
Also, this portal right here reminds me a lot of
好吧。
the paintings in
等解决这一
Enkanomiya.
带的问题，再给你们机会使劲夸我。
So there's this library in Enkanomiya that had a painting, a portal painting, and you had to go to the. You actually have to return some books to the library, and once you returned all of the books on the shelves, this portal, you had to go through this portal, and that will lead you to a mirrored version of that room. Yeah.
这
Oh
位
my
店，
god, that's like
这里不是我们
hydromancy.
出发前的海滩。
Okay, let me go skip to the second memory right here. Draco the mirror. Yes, yes. Like, and wow, I'm actually so shocked that there was a mirror mechanic there in the Engonomia library. Like, I wonder if we're gonna get that kind of game mechanic very soon, especially once we reach Fontaine. Yes. Okay, we're gonna move on to the second memory.
占星术令真实彻底显现，但并非所有人都愿接受属于自己的命运。没关系，碰壁也是占星术修行的一环吧。我必须更强大，才能学着说服他们。在山上遇见了陌生的冒险家，他和我一样是来摘野果的。
Okay, just to pause right there for a bit. So, actually, the adventure that she's talking about here is actually the same adventure that she talked about in one of her character stories. Yes, I think I'm not sure if we went through that earlier, but yeah, it's in one of her character stories.
还分了我一些。作为报答，我应他的要求帮他占卜，结果令人恐惧。我劝他尽快放弃冒险，否则不出2年就会丧命。
I love this puzzle so much.
他沉默了，意外的，他没有怀疑我占卜的可信度，只是表现得十分为难。就算是这样，我也要继续前进。冒险家可不能害怕困难呀。这样说着，他又提起登山包，向山顶进发了。
Basically, he didn't follow what Mona told him. However, he actually believed Mona's reading, but he didn't look at it with disappointment. He looked at it with I think he looked at he absorbed Mona's reading while having full acceptance of what's gonna happen to him. Yeah, he was very open to Mona's reading.
不过，这件事始终在我脑海里，抹都抹不掉。
Like
为什么呢？
even if the adventurer knew that he was gonna die, he still carried on with his adventure because that's kind of what he lives for. Okay.
哇，又出来了。莫娜，那个冒险家真的死了吗？我只见过他一次，至今有3年多，所以他应该已经不在人世了。
可是就没有一点他还活着，只是你算错的可能吗？
遇到坏事就全然拒绝，遇到好事就深信不疑，这样的事不能被称为占卜，只能算是自我安慰。
It's just self-deception.
作为日常娱乐当然没关系啦，但我学的是一门没有谎言的学问。否定我自己的结论是在亵渎占星术。
Contradict my own reading would be a blasphemy against astrology. Oh, it's so good.
但也真实，
Cruel but truthful,
命
such
运
is
确实
fate.
是这样的东西。
平时我可不说这种话，但既然提到了，还是希望大家别把占星术跟街边小摊小贩的那些抽签活动混为一谈。我们研究星象，绝不是为了让谁听了奉承高兴一整天。占星术士是为了验证真实、见证世界之理而存在的。
Gosh, Mona has a lot of good lines in this entire portion of the Golden Apple Archipelago, and yeah, I think I'm gonna be adding these lines of hers off stream. But yeah, oh my god, astrology does not exist to please. We astrologists are here to verify and witness the truths of this world. I think this is such a good summary about the entire role that astrologists play in Teyvat. Wow. Okay, let's continue.
所以我说，占星术士就是个招人讨厌的职业啊，很伟大跟惹人厌完全不冲突嘛。为何突然这般吵闹？如也不是那么不值得结交的人呢？
小姐的意思是很高兴和您成为朋友。
He's glad to be friends with you.
不是啦，我没那么说吧。奥兹，你怎么回事？越来越喜欢假传我的旨意了。
哎呀，为什么呢？难道是我太担心小姐得罪好朋友，特意时时刻刻挽回吗？
我见识没那么广，只认识你一个占星术士。不过你给我的感觉很好哦，完全不讨人厌。随便向别人打听秘密，又把不喜欢的结果随手丢弃，那些人自己才要反思一下。命运可不是那么便宜的东西啊。
如果命运是3言2语便能回避的东西，人间就不会有别离之苦了。
I love how they're all so
别往心里去，
supportive of her.
追逐本心，永不忘记正确之事。
I love this
这样
cast
足矣。
so much.
也没必要这样关怀我，我很强韧的。
I'm very tough, you know.
好吧，那
Aww.
谢谢大家了。
I'm gonna drink some water for a bit while this is playing.
请大声向本皇女献上你的崇敬与祝福。好了，殿下，比起斗嘴，您还是先去水池倒映出的新地点回收其他碎片吧。没有那个，我们可进不去幻境啊。
唯有小姐您锐利的目光，才能锁定秘密。
唉，既然如此，好吧，本皇女就移驾海滩。
Okay. By the way, chat, I forgot to mention, but in Mona's Islands during this event, um, they actually had to go to there are these water pools that can be found in Mona's Islands, and yeah, they basically had to step into those pools of water so that they can transport themselves in the domain. So yeah, that's another. I think that's another um reference to hydromancy. And aside from that, there are also some puzzles in Mona's Islands, and actually, I think even the domains have this. Um, there are times wherein the some treasure chests, they can't be. There are some treasure chests that can only be seen through hydromancy. Like some of them have been some of them have their reflections on the water, but the actual chest isn't really there. So usually in those kinds of puzzles, you really have to go near the reflection of the treasure chest and then click F, and then if you're on PC, that is. Yeah. So yeah, you click on the reflection, and yeah, bam, there's the treasure chest. So I think I'm hoping that we will get some sort of water mirror puzzles like that in Fontaine, because that would be so interesting to see. Vixes. Oh wow, I think I missed those reflection jets. Yeah, that's actually understandable because they're actually quite hard to see. I've only found out about them while I was watching some treasure chest guides back then. So yeah, even I was surprised to find out that that those kinds of reflections existed during the event. Okay, let's we're gonna continue now to the next parts. Um okay. Mona's home. This is such a cute scene, by the way.
又是蒙德的房屋。
Another house in Mondstadt?
怎么到我家了呀？
What are we doing in my house?
你家？
Your
这是
house?
你家？
哎呀，这可真没想到！我似乎听说梅基斯图斯寝一直过着较为拮据的生活，可这栋住宅……
地上这几本书有标签呢，孤品仅售99万魔拉。
Yeah, she buys a lot of
这么贵吗？
stuff.
这边也有许多一看就很贵的精装书本。哇，这就是占星术士的房间吗？
房间布设的十分精巧，这里一定不便宜。
我说，我只是偶尔没有现金而已。
I'm just occasionally out of Mora, that's all.
你不是吗？
Yeah.
我还请你吃过饭，甚至带你去我家吃饭。
小姐，
Gosh, I can't imagine how.
汝蒙受圣恩，随本皇女进入幽夜净土王城中，拜谒断罪之皇帝皇后。如此大事，汝竟敢忘却？哦，对，你妈妈做的炖肉和冷盘肉可好吃了。突然好想再吃一次。
梅基斯图斯寝，现在不是说这个的时候。
是蒙德菜吗？我也想吃。听说蒙德有很多美食，尤其是肉菜。
那也赐汝荣光。下回尔等可随本皇女一同面见。
I'm actually glad that we got to see the inside of her home during this event.
我们也去吧。
Because okay, so
这么说来，
actually her unit
好久没去
exists in the
狂家串
overworld,
了。
but we didn't really
我
get
也
the
恭敬不如
chance
从
to
命了。
see the inside of it.
是
So
不是
I'm
应该
glad
提前准备伴
it
手
was
礼？
shown here.
那二位为人随和亲切，并不计较这些，诸位随意便好。
去的话一定要吃那个冷盘肉，听说是他家的拿手好菜，
You're talking
非常
about
美
the
味。
food in Fisher's home.
比起这些，是否应该先解决眼前的谜题呢？其实从进屋到
Oh,
现
this
在，
one.
我都很介意那个摆件。
对哦，
Touch the strange ornament. Yeah. I love this gadget so much. But yeah. Wow, I really wish that Mona's room could be I hope we get to see this in the open world permanently. But yeah, it's only temporary. Sad. Even Fishel's home was we got to see Fishel's home temporarily during the event. Yeah. Also, by the way, speaking of Fischl, I find it so interesting that Hoyoverse decided to let Fischl and Mona have a friendship with each other, especially since both of them have strong ties to fate. Even though Fischl was only reenacting a certain character from a certain book that talks a lot about fate. It's interesting to see that Hoyoverse decided to pair these characters together as friends, because I think aside from Mona, there's still a lot of mystery behind who on earth Fischl is portraying. So yes, I can't wait to see more about them. Okay. I think we can now proceed to the third memory. This is the one. All right, final memory, I think.
占星术士能参透最深奥的星象，也因此不被允许傲慢。假如他们认为这门学问令自己强大，
Okay, if one believes that astrology grants them unlimited power, they will face banishment by the stars. I find this very intriguing.
到无所不能，反而会被星空放逐。从前的我是多么盲目，竟以为自己已经读懂宇宙间所有命运，或许是惩罚。迷途的我，看不到任何星星了。
Okay, so it's interesting to see that back then Mona actually she used to think that she knew every fate in the world. However, in due to that mindset, the stars banished her temporarily, like what you've said here. Um she she wasn't for a period of time she wasn't able to see the stars. That is so scary, by the way.
你不应感到迷茫。若有一日你迷茫了，占星术也帮不了你。
Okay. Before I replay that line, let me go read chat. Fixes. Physics. Was Mona involved in the early shooting star? I think what that was the name event back in like 1.0 or 1.1. Yes. She is actually involved in the Unreconciled Stars event. That was way back in version 1.1. So yeah, she and Fischl had such a huge significance there, and yeah, that was the first time that we saw Scaramouche. Yes. It was a very iconic event. Actually we rewatched some cutscenes from Unreconciled Stars earlier. Yes.
老太婆是这么说的：我们占星术士
Okay, so Barbeloth told Mona that astrologers can't predict their own fate. Yeah. Because she also said something like Barbeloth said you should not get confused. If you should become confused one day, not even astrology will be able to help you then.
若有一日你迷
Like
茫
wow,
了，
this
占星术也帮不了你。老太婆是这么说的：我们占星术士估算不了自己的命运，但在今天，这句话似乎有了别的意思。
it's kind of like it seems to me that astrology requires not only a strong willpower but also at least some sort of humility, because actually throughout the course of Genshin we can notice that there's a price to pay whenever one becomes arrogant in the face of the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom. And it's interesting to see here that there's also that same phenomenon with astrologists, like um the stars banish them for a time by not granting them the ability to to see the stars whenever they become too arrogant, like what happened with Mona back then. So, oh my god, that is so scary. Okay. Um. All right. I hope the I hope OP finds their way soon. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Look at that light. Oh. Also, I love how
我第一次明白，
oh
人们不总是照着灯塔的指引行进，即使前方黑暗又危险。
okay. I understand now that people won't always follow a beacon's guiding light. Even though the way forward may be dark and dangerous, they will still resolutely forge ahead. Yeah, that's basically the case with a lot of people that ask Mona to do their readings. Yeah. So they will
他们也
still
毅然扬
power
帆远
through
航。
despite the dangers that face them. Despite all the misfortunes that could happen, they still push through.
无法更改，不可违逆。
Fate is called such precisely because it cannot be altered or reversed.
正因如此，命运才是命运。
And look at this water walking mechanic. It's interesting that we also got to see this in Sumeru. As far as I know, this is
我懂得事物运行的规则，
in the
窥
Eternal
视天地
Oasis
间
as
的
well.
秘密，旁观就够了，没必要改变。
Okay, I understand the governing laws of the universe and have glimpsed secrets between heaven and earth. Observing it is enough for me. There's no need to force it to change. Prince Celeste, Prince PHS Celeste, Seth, welcome to the stream. Oh, I can't believe you're also awake until now. Or have you just woken up? Okay. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you again here. We're actually rewatching some cutscenes from not really cutscenes. It's actually we're actually rewatching some voice lines from the Mona domain in the Golden Apple Archipelago event. Sap, I haven't slept yet. Oh, oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the cutscene. Gonna go back to this video right now. Okay.
什么？
I love this domain so much.
世上没有十全十美的传说，也没有能拯救所有人的英雄。我要做的，是抓住自己的命运。
This is my own destiny. And it's so poetic how she just willingly falls to the bottom of the domain when she made that statement. So Sep says, "Gosh, it seems like it was just yesterday when we had this event." Yeah, like it hasn't sunk in until now that we're already in version 3.6. Like, wow. Sometimes whenever I remember the 2.8 Golden Apple Archipelago, I also think that it was only yesterday. Yeah.
如此辉煌的景色，
该说不愧是天才占星术士吗？梅吉斯图斯奇，您真是幽夜净土有史以来最好的大法师。
谢谢。但幽夜净土一共才多少年历史啊？
星如宝钻，月似珍珠。
Yeah.
这是我见过最浩瀚的星空。
The sky here looks a lot like the Starry Night
能拥有这
painting
种
by
幻
Van
境，
Gogh.
莫娜心中一定也藏着宽阔无际的星海吧？
我在想，这一定就是我们在仰望的事物了。这片星空非常美丽，甚至可以说，比我平时占卜看到的景象更绚烂。
This night sky is incredibly beautiful. In fact, I might go so far as to say it's even more beautiful than what I usually see in divinations. Interesting statement.
其中每一颗星都处在正
All
确
the
的位
stars
置
are in
上，
the rightful
这
place.
绝对是属于我的幻境。只有在这里，才能看到这样的奇观。
It's kind of like a perfect
奇观？
sky.
为什么这样说啊？你们知道吗？提瓦特的星空非常奇妙，似乎隐藏了世间一切答案。我失踪的儿子什么时候回来？那个人究竟爱不爱我？我能康复吗？无论怎样的事，都会被记录在你命星的轨迹之中。 而世界上那么多人里，
Okay, let me pause this for a bit. As your stars move across the sky, they record all your life events in their path, and among all the people in the world, considerable number will see their stars deviate from their path. Also, in line with constellations, it's interesting to see that constellations are such a mainstay gameplay mechanic in Genshin. Like, yeah. So whenever we get multiple copies of a character, that adds up to the stars in their constellation. I really love that they implemented that mechanic. Especially with 4 stars. However, it can be really expensive for 5 stars. but but yeah, I just really love how Hoyoverse was able to provide some sort of lore significance regarding the constellations in game. Also, Steph might try to get some sleep, but wanted to say hi first. See you next time, Celeste. Hopefully not during DGen hours. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. My stream later will not be on DGen hours. Like usually, in my time, I usually end my streams at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Yeah, sometimes 3:30, but yeah. Usually it doesn't go all the way to 4 or 5 a.m., but it's just that I started late today because I had to do something beforehand before my stream started. So that was why we were late today. But usually we start at 10 p.m. sharp. Okay.
有相当一部分人会偏离轨道，代表你的心走在轨道上，意味着你将获得健康、幸福与
When your stars are on track, it means you'll be healthy, happy, and at peace.
安宁。反过来说，如果你的心偏离了轨道，
If your stars go
一
off
切
track,
就会变
everything
得
will
糟
get
糕。
worse.
所以，占卜结果中的星空绝不会是这样。
The star sky in my divinations would never look as perfect as this. Some stars would lose their way, and others would fall.
星星们时而迷路，时而坠落。我希望大家都能获得幸福，希
I
望每
wish
个
everyone
人
could be
都
happy
能
and
走在轨
stay
道
on
上
track.
为此，我提供建议，
This
说
end,
出
I
真
offer
相。
advice and tell the
我知
truth.
道这些没用，人的命运都彰显在夜空中。
I know it's useless. All fates are already revealed in the night sky. With mine too, just another among them. I can't change anything.
我也只是其中之一，不可能改变什么。即使如此，在占星术之外，在昭示真实的话语之外，
Even so, outside of astrology, outside of the words of truth, I still cling to the wisp of an irrational fantasy.
我仍抱有一丝不切实际的幻想。人必须活在真实的道路之上。可是，就当我不自量力好了。
We must all live within the confines of reality, but call me presumptuous, but I still believe in miracles. It's interesting to see that even though Mona is he's dead set um on the entire how do I say this? On the entire unchanging nature of fate in Teyvat. It's also interesting to see that she's still open to miracles even though fate is already set in stone in the skies.
我仍期盼并相信着奇迹。这片广袤的星海中，有着你、我、他，乃至所有人的心。
This vast sea of stars, there are stars for you, for me, for everybody.
心与心需要多巧的概率才能相遇？这些相遇，是否就是命运中最为美妙的
What are the
奇迹？
chances of one star encountering
我
another?
不知道，但提瓦特的星空里永远有你我的位置。哪怕占星术是绝对的理性，
This
命
one.
运却是无常。
But within Teyvat, the stars in the sky will always have a place for us. Even if astrology is resolutely rational, fate remains arbitrary, cruel, but romantic. I love this line so much.
残酷与浪漫。
Well, I seem to have been deep in thought. Have you found the answer?
我想，我知道那些心中藏着什么了。现在，我将抓
Now
住
I
自己
will
的命
seize
运。
my own destiny. Oh my god, I love this so much. I'm gonna try my best to to compile all of the notable voice lines here in this video off stream since we don't have really enough time. But yeah, but before we end, I would like to take the chance to search the Teyvat chapter storyline once again because I want to see what Dainsleif said towards the end. Because oh, hello Fontaine. Gosh, I keep going back to this to this trailer every now and then. Yeah, I'll just start here with Conria. Okay.
In the perpetual meantime of a sheltered eternity, most are content to live and not to dream. But in the hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall, there are those who dream of dreaming. Some say a few are chosen and the rest are dregs. But I say we humans have our humanity. We will defy this world with a power from beyond. You who has set foot in this world. Your journey has reached its end, but one final doorway remains. Step forth if you have understood the meaning of your journey. Defeat me, command me to step aside. Show me that you are worthier than I to rescue her.
Who is the her? I wonder who.
Then, the threads of all fate will be yours to reweave.
I love this so much.
My memory has all but faded completely, but I will always remember how much she too loved these flowers.
So yeah, just to give a closing statement to everything that we talked about today, it seems like even though fate is kind of set in stone already at this point for Teyvat. It's there's still a possibility that there could be miracles somewhere. Like what Mona said earlier, fate is cruel, arbitrary, but romantic, even though astrology is rational. So yeah. I really can't wait to find out what's gonna happen to the fate of not only Teyvat as a whole, but also Conria and Ether and Dumin. Yeah. I just have a feeling that the game will dive more into these themes of fate, especially since we've been introduced to the Hexenzirkel elders already, including Barbeloth and Nicole, who are the two members that are closely tied to the study of fate. Yes. and and oh my god, I just have a feeling that a lot of the fate references that have been scattered all throughout the game had been put there in on purpose because I think the end game the true end game for Genshin will be um seizing one's own destiny, and I think that's what a lot of characters are trying to do, especially Conria, for example, they dream of dreaming. And even Dainsleif, he's taking charge of his own fate, even though the curse has already impacted him so much. And of course we have the twins. We have the Abyss twin who is um who is trying to do the Loom of Fate operation. We still don't know how that will work, but I have a feeling that it's the one being referenced here. And yeah, Dainsleif also said that he challenged the traveler to step aside and defeat him and show him that he is worthier than him to rescue whoever the her is. So okay. And and yeah, it's also interesting to see that we also got to we also got to see a lot of fate references in the Sumeru Archon quest. Like, you know, that whole conversation between Ruka Devata and Nahida. Yeah, like actually if we're connecting fate to the Iron Soul and actually just connecting fate to the Irminsul is it's already it's already kind of different um than looking at the fate of Rukkhadevata and Naida, because the case of these two gods is quite different from the rest. So you know that Rukkhadevata she grabbed the purest branch from Irminsul, and that's how she created Nahida, and to be the next reincarnation of her in the next samsara. It's kind of like um she Rukkhadevata is taking fate into her own hands, but kind of in a different way. Like she's not expecting Naida to be exactly like her. In fact, she recognizes the fact that even though they're kind of from the same tree, um their fates are different. Yeah, so even though their source is the same, they will still have different fates in the long run. And I just find it so beautiful that Genshin was able to connect fate not only to the stars but also to trees, especially the Irminsul tree. So I think that's a very good spot to end this stream. And oh my god, chat. Oh my god, this is oh my god, let me play the background music for a bit. Oh my god, chat. This is I can't believe we've already finished the entire Hexenzirkel PowerPoint series. Let's go. Let's go. Like oh my god. We have talked about a lot of things already. So just to give a quick recap of what we did today, um okay, so we talked about Nicole during the earlier parts of the stream. We talked about how about about her appearance. Actually, not appearance. She didn't appear exactly. You just only heard her voice. We talked about her voice lines during the inversion of Genesis interlude chapter. We also talked about her subject of study, which is the world's direction and order, and yeah, she also has the tendency to speak to people's minds to guide them towards the truth when a change has occurred in the world. With Dash Ayo, let's go. Yes. Jaco, let's go. Yeah, let's go. And I just really think that these lines of hers are they are so insightful. Like I think I'm gonna be going back to these tree analogies and animal analogies every now and then whenever there whenever there will be future um Genshin plot points that will tackle fate. But yeah, but basically what she's trying to say that fate in Teyvat cannot easily be changed. Um even though even though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate. And even though, regardless of whoever breaks the vase, whether it is broken by a cat or a bird, the result is still a broken vase. We said before that the main point of this statement is that it's gonna happen anyways. However, it's interesting to see that uh we saw Mona also accept this um kind of mindset, but um but nevertheless, even though she follows the rationality of astrology um all the time, she still isn't really ready to just set aside the unpredictability of fate in general. Like she still believes that there can be miracles. And yeah, and aside from that, he also speculated that Nicole might be studying Teyvat's laws, including fate, erosion, and the heavenly principles. And due to Nicole's entire background, I'm speculating if whether or not she has Animo or Dendro as her elements, since these two elements have a strong connection to fate. Yes. And yeah, in line with that, we also talked about fate and Irminsul, and we also featured quite a lot of tree and seed references. So that includes the entire conversation between Ruka Debata and Nahida about being from the same source um but still ending up with different fates even though they're from the same tree and so and so. And we also referenced some ley line branches. These are drops from the Abyss Mages, by the way. And yeah, we also talked about these two inscriptions from the sundials. This one is from the Thousand Winds Temple, seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. Another seed reference. And also this sundial from the Nameless Island at the rightmost part of Mondstadt says that stories brought on the wind will bloom into legends in due time. There's another plant reference right there. And then yeah, in line with that, Dainsleif also says a similar line. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. This was during one of the Archon quests. And take note that Dainsleif has the Bowkeeper title. We still don't know what the significance of this is, but I have a feeling that he's using the power of Irminsul to keep his memories intact in some shape or form. Yeah. With Dash, I honestly thought Nicole was one of the descendants since I don't think she can get affected with Irminsul's changes, but read somewhere that may not be the case, but something else. Yeah. I also had the same speculation too. Actually, to be honest with you, at first, I actually thought that it was Barbeloth speaking, but that was during the time that we didn't know anything. We didn't know anything about Nicole because she only got name dropped during the Hexenzirkel cutscene, during the Hexenzirkel portion of the Windblume Festival. I mean, yes. I also referenced the silver twig right here, which is the twig that Ruka Devata used to create Nahida. And yeah, this is actually a self-reminder for me and maybe for you too. There's actually a lot of seed references that can be seen in the voice lines of all of the Aranaras. Maybe not all, maybe some. Some of the Aranaras in the entire Aranara World Quest. Yes, so go check that out if you're interested. I'm gonna be checking that out myself. Also, note to self, check out Energy Amplifier, the event, including Irminsul Fruit and its possible connections to stars. Actually, thankfully we were able to do that during the Barbeloth portion of the stream. So yeah, we included all of the star references here in Barbeloth's PowerPoint slides. Yeah, we basically enumerated every gacha currency possible. Yeah, and this also actually reminds me of the heavens responded to the summoning thing. We're gonna talk about it in a bit. But yeah, aside from that, of course, Barbeloth is Mona's master, and she's also Mona actually also calls her the old hag sometimes. I don't know why. Yeah, she gets annoyed by Barbeloth sometimes, but she still has a lot of respect for her master. Like, look at everything she taught her. Oh my god. And yeah, we also mentioned briefly that Alice and Barbeloth had the 50-year pact back then, which involves retrieving Barbeloth's diary in a box that is now in the care of Klee. Yeah. Also, Alice and Barbeloth they tend to have competitions. They have some sort of academic rivalry wherein they try to best each other in mystical fields. However, Barbeloth only knows astrology while Alice knows multiple mystical fields. Then yeah, we compiled a lot of lore related to Barbeloth and astrology and hydromancy, and you can find all of this in Mona's character stories. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh my god, yeah. So if you're interested to learn more about astrology and Teyvat, you may check out Mona's character stories and voice lines. Yeah, it's actually a good source for all things astrological. Wow, isn't that the title of Mona's astrology column? All things astrological. Wait, let me go check it real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's all things astrological. I didn't mean to make that fun, but but here we are. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. I think I'm okay. Not this one. Wasn't it? Oh, yeah, it's all things astrological. Oh my god, I was right. That was a very unintended pun, but here we are. We love to see it. And yeah, aside from that, we also did a brief dive into Layla lore. Like we compiled all of the stuff that's related to the Rtawahist Darshan, which is one of the 6 Darshans under the Sumeru Academia that deals with the study of illuminationism that actually involves both astrology and astronomy. Yes. And actually, while I was going through all of this, I noticed that the astrology methods of the academia might be different from what Barbeloth and Mona are doing, but I could be wrong though, since most of the stuff that we know about astrology so far with relation to Barbeloth and Mona is that we have more information about hydromancy compared to other astrological methods. Like the only other astrological methods that we've seen are in Layla's lore, I think, so far. So yeah, I'm wondering if they're using different methods, or maybe there could also be a possibility that Barbeloth and Mona are also using other astrological methods aside from hydromancy. But yeah, I just think that maybe hydromancy, maybe Barbeloth developed hydromancy further in hopes that it would be a more accurate method for astrological readings. Since in hydromancy, astrologers need to look at the reflection of the stars in the water. Yeah. So I'm wondering if she's striving for more accuracy, so that's why she did some advanced research into all things hydromancy. And yeah, we also replayed the Unreconciled Stars finale and took a look at some of the voice lines that Scaramouche has said. This is the first mention of the fake sky. If you played Unreconciled Stars. However, if you didn't play the Unreconciled Stars event back in 1.1, your first encounter with the fake sky will be during the Sumeru Arc Conquest. So yeah, that was during Dotore's confrontation with Nahida. That was during so here in this confrontation, Dotore revealed to Nahida that do you know that there's a rumor that the skies of Teyvat are fake, and Nahida got so interested with that to the point that she was willing to give up her dendronosis in exchange for the fake sky information. Sadly, we didn't really get to see the entire revelation between them about the fake sky. So I'm hoping that we get a flashback of that in the future. So yeah, Scaramouche also said that Piero actually sent him on this mission, and I have a feeling that Piero did this on purpose. So that probably implies that he knows a lot about the fake sky, and yeah, he's a royal mage of Conria. And then aside from that, we also look at some similarities between the Irminsul branches. The similarities between the Irminsul branches and this light thingies right here in the Leonard cutscene. Yeah, they're the same. They're the same lines. And we also briefly talked about how this meteorite core that contains Leonard's constellation, it looks a lot like an Irminsul fruit. So I'm wondering if the stars look like Irminsul fruits all this time. Yes. And also we also mentioned that Scaramouche revealed that the Abyssin only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning. So I really wonder if the Conrians made a summoning ritual to summon the two twins to Teyvat, but instead of a single 5-star pull, they got a double 5-star pull. Yeah, I wanna learn more about the lore significance of summoning in this game. And yeah, that wraps up our PowerPoint for today. And oh my god, chat, thank you so much for tuning in to my last episode of the Hexenzirkel PowerPoint stream. And if you've been here in my previous PowerPoint streams, I also thank you. I would also like to say thank you to you for for being patient and just chilling in the background and witnessing this entire chaos. Like we went through such we went through a lot of rabbit holes, but oh my god, chat, look at what we've done so far. I'm hoping that I will be able to compile all of this into one single PowerPoint maybe file in the future. And yeah, I'll see because there's still some stuff about the Mona domain that I would like to point out. And yeah, oh my god, we did a lot. We were able to talk about the 6 Hexenzirkel elders that were featured or at least name dropped in the latest Windblume event. Yeah, I just I just really I'm just really so glad that we got to do this, that we got to see this kind of stream, because for a long time I've been debating on whether or not I should do um uh whether or not I should start working on theory videos, because actually I don't mind making lore theory videos, but the reason why I haven't done any lore videos so far is that I don't really have the time to do all of the preparation. Like for me, editing is easy. I mean, in my case, the editing part is the easiest one. However, I think the hardest part for my case is the preparation part, since I have to do the research, the script, the recording of the footage, the recording of my script lines, and then yeah, on top of that, I have to edit all of those stuff into one video. So yeah, that's a lot of work for me right now. So that's why I decided to dive into this sort of PowerPoint format, and I'm really hoping that you had the same amount of fun as I did while we were going through these PowerPoint slides in the course of how many days? Like wow, I wasn't really expecting that this was gonna be a series. Like at first I was only planning to talk about the Hexenzirkel all in one stream. However, while I was talking about the overview about the Hexenzirkel as well as Alice, that was the point wherein I realized like, oh no, I think it's not enough to talk about all of these Hexenzirkel elders in one sitting. I really need the time to dedicate at least 1 or 2 streams for a member. And I am so glad that I did this, because honestly, we've gotten so much more complex lore in the most recent patches, to the point that I really couldn't keep up anymore. Like for real. At first, I think a good chunk of you already knows that I've started making Genshin lore theories and speculations in Twitter. I make Twitter threads about them, and yeah, that was my method at the time. And as the most recent patches went by, that was when I began to realize that, oh my god, I don't think making a Twitter thread will be enough to condense all of my thoughts and ideas regarding the lore, because it's, oh my god, there's a lot of connections that can be made in almost in a lot of lore sources, not only in game but also in sources outside the game, like trailers and such. So yeah, and even references to real life literature. Oh my god, like I'm so glad that um in my case, the PowerPoints really helped me to compile what we know so far about the Hexenzirkel in a more visual format. And I'm hoping that in the future we'll be having more PowerPoint streams. Yeah, I'm really hoping because I would love to do this again. I think this is one of the funnest lore stream formats that I've done in a while in my 20 plus days of streaming. Like wow, I just really can't wait to do this again. So in line with that, I would like to okay, this isn't really a proper teaser, but I'm just gonna type it anyways. Okay, next PowerPoint next lore PowerPoint topic. I don't I don't I don't know when it's gonna be. But anyways, it will be a deep dive into Hydra. So yes, that will be my, if ever I'll have a PowerPoint stream once again. This will happen for sure. This will happen for sure. Because I'm gonna try my best to do some Honkai Star Rail stuff first, as well as some Genshin event stuff before doing a PowerPoint stream once again. But yeah, I'm still not sure if this is gonna be a one episode stream or multiple streams once again, because I also have a lot to say about this. So a deep dive into Hydra, that will be so for this kind of stream, it's not a theory crafting stream, by the way. I'm not gonna talk about the meta in this in this game. Okay, but rather I will dive into. Wow, I'm really using the puns here. I will dive into the lore and gameplay mechanics of Hydro in relation to recurring themes, such as, but not limited to, not limited to, healing, health or longevity, because we have a lot of HP scaling characters. We also have an HP benefit for Hydro Resonance, longevity, fate, illusion, truth, deception. Yeah, quite a lot. What else? Connection. Yeah, connection. Purity. What else? The ability to take any shape. The power of water is the ability to take any shape. I know we've been hearing that quite a lot in the Oceanid world boss. Yeah. What else? Yeah, that's kinda it. Wait. I have a imprisonment? Yeah, because actually we have the hydro bubble mechanic, right? Yeah, hydro bubble mechanic. Is Teyvat Chapter in some way. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the next PowerPoint stream. I don't know when it's gonna be, but I'm hoping we'll at least have this stream in May, but I'm not sure yet, since I'm gonna be playing Honkai Star Rail very soon, and I'm also gonna be prioritizing the Sumeru event that is coming. The Sumeru event the main one will drop during the last week of April. However, I will be doing the Sumeru event stuff in May. Yeah. So yeah, that's just a quick little teaser for you. I don't know how it's gonna go, but it's gonna be fun. I'll like what we've done so far. Not only will I make PowerPoint slides about it, but I will also be switching back to the game every now and then to see some read some in-game text, and as well as check out some hydro characters and hydro enemies. Like legit, I am willing to go to the Oceanid just for this one. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, before I end this stream completely, let me just make some announcements. So later, at still at April 23, Sunday for me, at 10 p.m. GMT plus 8, I'll be having another stream I'll be finally starting the Cavarena of Good and Evil World Quest. It's the latest World Quest series from the latest desert region, and I can't wait to learn more about the Conria the entire Conria and the entire Cataclysm event during this World Quest. And yeah, and on top of that, I just can't wait to meet all of these cute fairy creatures. Yeah, so stay tuned for that later at 10 p.m. GMT plus 8. And aside from that, our last stream for April will be on April 30. That would be Sunday. Also, I will be playing Honkai Star Rail for the first time, especially as someone who has never been in any Honkai Star Rail beta. And yeah, I can't wait to see how it will go. I am excited. This will be the first time in a long time that I will be playing a turn-based game all over again, because I actually grew up playing turn-based games, and to be honest, even though I play those games, I'm actually not good at them. I'm not good at them. Like, I just spam the normal attack button and whatever, and also whatever skill looks cool. But yeah, but I'm hoping that with the release of Honkai Star Rail, I will be able to at least learn how to strategize my attacks and such. And yeah, I also just can't wait to learn more about the story of Honkai Star Rail. And yeah, I think that would be it for today. Let me go plug in my socials in case just in case you want to tune in to more of my stuff. Okay, so my other socials are here at this link. You may type the exclamation point socials in the chat. So yeah, I have a YouTube wherein I post all of my Twitch pods. I have a separate playlist actually for both Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. So yeah, I also have a Twitter account wherein I hang out all the time. That's where I tweet some thoughts about Genshin. Yeah. I also actually have a pinned Twitter thread there wherein I have my first few Genshin theories and speculations all compiled. Yeah. And then aside from that, I have a Tumblr account. It's not active right now, but it's there. It's there just in case anything happens to Twitter. Yeah. I do not trust the man who is running Twitter right now. I just don't. Anyways, aside from that, let me link you to my playlist right now. So, exclamation point Genshin buds. At this link, you may find all of my Genshin buds right here. They're all there in full. And aside from that, I have a Honkai Star Rail bud playlist. That would be exclamation point HSR buds. There we go. There's only one video right there because the only Honkai Star Rail video I have right now is my reaction to the Honkai Star Rail special program. But yeah, it's there. And then also we have a special command for the Hexenzirkel playlist. So all of my Hexenzirkel streams are uploaded there. This one as well will be this stream right now will also be included in this playlist. And I'm wondering if I'm gonna upload this in full or if I'm just gonna split it into parts, because this is the longest stream I've ever had so far. Let me check my uptime real quick, and that would be, oh my god, Sip. Okay, confirm it is the longest stream I've ever had. You see, I really didn't expect that I will be talking so much about the Hexenzirkel. Like, oh my god, Hexenzirkel streams are my longest streams ever. Oh my god. Anyways, what else do I need to share? Yeah, I think that's all for my plugins. Yeah, okay. Once again, chat, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you for to everyone who stopped by in this stream or in any of my Hexenzirkel streams, or basically even in my non-Hexenzirkel streams. I just would like to thank you for stopping by when you can and chilling with me and speculating with me. Like, honestly, I'm really happy whenever chat also shares their theories with me. Like, yeah, as much as possible, I also try my best to incorporate whatever theories that chat also has, especially if I wasn't especially if that certain theory wasn't in my mind at the moment. So yeah, chat has been also really helpful with piecing all of the pieces together, and I just really appreciate that. With Dash, thanks for the stream. Had fun with all of it. Have a good night, good and restful night. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Okay, my voice is tired right now. I'm gonna rest my voice and eat my breakfast, and I'm gonna be heading off to bed. And then yeah, see you later for our 10 p.m. stream at on still on Sunday today at April 23, 10 p.m. GMT plus 8. Yeah, see you later for the World Quest stream. And yeah, since World Quests aren't voiced, I'll be trying my best to read all of the voice lines there. It's gonna be so fun. I haven't done a voiceover stream in such a long time. But yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for coming, everyone! Congratulations on witnessing the first ever Hexenzirkel Powerpoint series. I'm hoping that we will dive into the Hexenzirkel more in the future. Because oh my god, I want more Hexenzirkel content, and yeah, basically congrats for tuning in to my first PowerPoint series. Oh my god. Can't you believe we have finished this series already? Oh my god, 2 more PowerPoint streams hopefully, and yeah, see you on my next stream later. And also don't forget to tune in to the deep dive about Hydro someday. once I finally set a date for it. And yeah, okay. Bye bye everyone. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.